start streaming. You can move it over. Screw you all, I got first.
Aww.
Yeah, you never thought that the streamer would steal the first redeem, huh?
I never did.
Get fucking egged. I'm not even on the screen!
Well, you get it regardless.
Well, actually, I should... Hold on, yeah. Did that make no... Hold on. I gotta...
I heard it.
I know you heard it. That's not the fucking problem, Tyler. Yeah, OBS heard it. OBS can hear you. OBS can hear me. Can OBS hear the game? Wait for it to recognize the full screen capture, so it's not immediate when it doesn't do it immediately. Yep, it can hear the game. Alright. You know what the worst part is?
What?
We get these problems almost streams back to back, right? But now that I'm checking every stream, it's not going to happen.
Right.
It's not even like the problem happens, but then we check and fix it. It's that the problem only happens when we don't check.
Right. It sort of reminds me of the fallacy where it's like people, like they have like a chronic issue or something, they start taking medication and it helps the issue, so then they start being like,
Well,
oh, well, I don't have that issue anymore, so I don't need to take the medication.
Right.
But it's like,
no, it's a chronic
it's because
issue.
you're taking the medication. Keep taking the medication, girly. You don't have the issue anymore because you're taking the medication.
The controller does actually work on this game. I don't know why I'd ever use it, though.
Midtown Cowboys.
Alright.
Yeah.
Sam and Max save the world. My god, hi.
Oh my god.
Dex gives me a look that could kill every single time I do that voice.
It's very funny.
He is so violent towards Sophinia.
One of our next permanent party members should be just a really genuinely nice girl with a Valley Girl accent.
Yep. I'm gonna do it.
She's just like very genuine and like there's no ulterior like secret plot to gaslight anyone.
Nope.
She's just like, oh my god, you guys are so nice.
Yep, I'm gonna do that. Or you can. I'm okay with either of us. God, what if we both? What if we both? And we just both were doing that voice at each other?
Constantly?
Yeah.
Like we both had someone in the party doing it?
Yeah. You know, ostensibly, because he will eventually probably become a fully playable character. I'm not even against you playing multiple characters anyway. If you can handle that.
I could.
Yeah.
I think I could anyway.
Mechanically it'd be easy, you don't really have to worry about remembering anything. I am not visible.
It's
Pasta,
just like,
why are you wasting your points? I'm not visible.
Because Pasta knows you'll give them points back anyway.
I'm not wasting it. I'm not visible. The auditory sensation is I'm not there anymore! Tyler, you can literally see that on my screen that I'm not there anymore.
Yeah. The stims be stimmin'.
Don't frowny face, I'm fixing the issue! Anyway, recap. We met our titular... we met our titular protags. I'm gonna get the who is who mixed up immediately. It's either Sam is a little ooped and Max is a little crazy, or the other way around. I don't remember which.
That could easily apply to either of them.
No.
They're both a little stupid and a little crazy.
No, one is very specifically the stupid one.
One is clearly played as the straight man, but like if you really step back and think about his actions, he's just as crazy as Max is.
Okay. One is very clearly the stupid one. Saxon Mem.
Saxon Mem.
I'm gonna change the stream title to that to make it even more confusing so that no one ever comes to my stream. And they've started embroiling themselves in a plot that involves hypnosis. There was like the fucking Brady Bunch children, whatever the fuck they're actually called.
Sam shoots everything, Max maximizes chaos.
That was cringe, Pastor. I love it. They're involved in a case of hypnosis.
Series of cases involving hypnosis so far.
Yeah, I'm going in order, Tyler.
Yeah, sorry.
Uh-huh.
Leon.
With the fucking Brady Bunch children, and then a second case of hypnosis involving fucking.
Ooh, you're getting sleepy. Ooh.
Definitely not Ellen DeGeneres from TV.
Baby,
but also you should put me in a trance, Aretha. I don't know how to do that kind of stuff, and I've also always been under the impression that in order to like do hypnosis play, you kind of have to believe it, and I don't. So like it just would never work for me.
Fair. I think as long as the person you're hypnotizing believes in it, then it's fine for them.
I don't know if
It's all
could.
about brain stuff.
I don't know if I think it would. I think they could tell. I think that they'd be able to tell.
Fair enough.
But yeah, there's almost definitely going to be more hypnosis.
Yeah, episode 2 ended with a reveal that the hypno bear doll that was hypnotizing Myra or whatever her name was. Myra, I think was her name. Ellen DeGeneres, that was hypnotizing Ellen DeGeneres, was sent to her by some presumable group called the Toy Mafia.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Someone did a new PNG thingy. What do you mean by that? There's constantly new strides in technology for both PNG tubers and VTubers, so like.
Oh, did me a new PNG? Like they made one for you?
Oh,
that's awesome.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you meant like there was new technology.
Hiya, Sam.
Good news, Max. I think I just gave birth to a bouncing baby hernia.
Hiya. I got it. Ow.
Hello. Yes, Commissioner? Holy cap-wearing catfish flopping a crime beat. We're on our way.
Did he get the notes I sent him?
Yes, but he said to stop carving them into the suspects. He can't read them without his bifocals.
What if I just write bigger?
Forget that, Max. We're after the most infamous organized crime outfit in the city, the Toy Mafia.
The cutthroat killers with no respect for human life but an odd predilection for delightful children's toys?
The same.
I love those guys!
The Commissioner has reason to believe that the Toy Mafia's secret headquarters are located in the one place no one would ever suspect. Teddy Bear's mafia-free playland and casino.
The shallowest place on Earth? Oh boy!
Well, it's not going to be all laughs and dyspepsia, little chum. It's a rescue op. The Commissioner sent an undercover mole to investigate, but he hasn't reported in weeks. Our job is to make contact with the mole and see if he needs help.
Is he a large, star-shaped mole, or more of a beauty mark?
No idea, Max. To find him, we're supposed to give the code phrase, "Does the carpet match the drapes?"
And what'll he say?
He'll say, "Well, I never," then smack me across the face.
Sounds great! Let's do this!
It's just so rude.
This charred pile of scrap serves as a touching reminder of the fun we had at WARP-TV.
I've determined that whether for food or for sport, I just really enjoy frying things.
For sport. Anything else in here you think is worth?
We don't have to ask that of you, course.
you
We
could
can
check
see
in on the-
colon 3.
On the rat. Because the rat looks like he's doing something new.
Jimmy Two Teeth, fence.
It's a sad day when hard-working rodents have to make their living as a freestanding form of enclosure.
I think that's fence in the buys and sells stolen goods sense of the word.
Beat it! You're getting in the way of my customers.
What customers?
Jimmy Two Teeth, fence.
Beat it!
You
Fair
also
enough.
grab that card off the ground. Ace of
Hey,
Spades.
Ace. An extra card up your sleeve never hurts.
Except when the other
Going
guy catches
casino
you with
after
it and
all.
decides to riddle every inch of your body with high-caliber bullets and then dump your mutilated corpse in an empty field.
Yeah, except then.
Yeah, you know, inventory-wise, is there anything else I can pick up that'll help me?
Nothing I can think of
What do
right
you
at this
mean?
moment.
The reception's perfect right now.
You have a guide, that's all.
I have a guide for how to get achievement. The achievement that you get in this episode is really easy, and you can get it as soon as you arrive at the casino.
Look,
Okay.
Max, Midtown Cowboys reruns.
Better get the serious toothpaste. Turn it off! I hate the sound of my voice on tape. It doesn't sound like me.
We don't have to ask you that of you
Maybe.
because we can see colon 3. The funny thing is, like, I was always under like the headcanon, and I don't even know if you call it headcanon because Aretha's my character, that like Purple has died. I'm not so sure I'm doing that anymore. Purple might just be his hair color, but like if it is dyed, it does very funnily mean that I've also dyed my fucking pubic hair purple.
Yeah. Which some people do. It's not recommended.
No.
We could also check before we go. We could check on Sybil and Bosco.
That's
They're always doing something new that'll obviously be involved somehow.
I can't read what it is. It won't.
Hi. How you doing?
Hello, Sam. Hello, Max.
Hey, it's our favorite short attention span careerist.
This time I've found the job for me. I've become a professional trial witness.
What exactly is a professional trial witness?
Oh, it's great. We give dramatic testimonies, sequester in ritzy hotels, and order room service in the name of truth and justice.
It almost sounds like you're enriching yourself at the expense of this country's overcomplicated legal system.
Do you have a problem with that, Mr. Freelance Police?
Yeah, why didn't we think of it?
What led you to decide to become a professional witness?
Publishing the Alien Love Triangle Times taught me a lot about the truth, you know?
The truth is far out there?
Exactly. And then one day I got called for jury duty, and the rest is history.
So it's completely unrelated.
Completely unrelated.
Okay.
She just does whatever comes to mind.
What's your next career gonna be?
Oh, there is no next career. I'm sticking with trial witnessing for good.
No, seriously. Any ideas about your next cockamamie profession?
I resent that.
Does the carpet match the drapes?
Interior decorating was like 8 months ago. I'm a trial witness now.
Isn't trial witnessing a trifle dangerous?
Oh no, we're protected by the truth.
Do you have your first case yet?
No, but I'm waiting for a call from the district attorney. He says he's got something I'd be perfect for.
You don't feel uncomfortable getting a case first and then being a witness for it?
Not at all. You see, the problem with most trials is that crimes are witnessed by someone who's unprepared for what's going to happen, or who doesn't have sufficient training or skills to accurately remember or relate what happened. With my background and widely varied skill set, I'm perfect.
That makes sense. Should I be afraid?
Probably.
What did you say, Tyler?
My cum alarm.
Tyler's come alarm! Everyone, yell at Tyler to come! Come! Come, Tyler! Come! I like how
I like how it's become like a children's show call and response.
Yeah.
Everyone together now.
I'm trying to think of like what the correct like Dora the Explorer response would be like would be.
Hola, soy Dora. Did
We'll
you
be
hear
back,
that
Sybil.
alarm?
Bye, boys. Keep
That
one eye on the
means
truth.
It's time for Tyler to come. Can you say come in Spanish?
What is come in Spanish, Tyler?
I would have to Google it. They obviously didn't teach me that in elementary school.
Yeah, they. Oh, I think I need to repeat Tyler's. I'd have to Google it. They obviously didn't teach me that in primary school.
Your teacher is no fun. My teacher told me how to swear in Dutch.
That's cool. I had when I was like
I
learning.
learned how to swear. I just didn't learn how to say
The
come
Alien Love Rectangle
specifically.
Post.
I had no idea there was such fierce competition among alien love polygon tabloids.
Hey, is the air fryer still going? Yeah, can you flip it all? It's in
Bosco.
2 trays.
Nice flapjack.
Son of Cordon Bleu, who is this Bosco? Hey guys, it's me, Bosco.
No.
But you may call me Jean-Francois Bandapart, the new French anarchist.
We
Sure,
wanna buy something.
buddy.
Oui, monsieur.
Monsieur.
What do you got?
Oh la la! Behind the counter, I have the latest in Bosco tech innovation. A device, non-parallel chocolate.
Is that good?
Oui. This I call a miniature listening device. It can fit in any cravat, under any chapeau.
What's
I'm
it do?
guessing it's.
It listens. You can use it to hear secret conversations, no?
I'm guessing
No,
it'll be fucking
I mean,
huge.
yes.
How
Alright.
much is the listening
Nothing for
device,
us right
Bosco?
Oh, I mean, it was gonna be something very large, but sure,
We
if
wanna
you.
buy something.
Oui, monsieur.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay, Bosco.
Doesn't super
We'll
matter.
take that
Just
miniature
you.
listening device.
The price is $10 million.
10 million? Wait, is that 10 million in crazy fake French dollars or 10 million in regular dollars?
Did you flip both trays?
Regular dollar. The market is bearish on crazy fake French dollar.
Yeah. I probably won't eat all 6, but I am cooking the rest of it for me because I've got the urge to binge. I don't have money for fast food though, so like I'm satisfying that by just eating a lot of home food. Okay. Oh. Never
Nothing
mind.
for us right now.
Zut.
Also, he mentioned sort of pain à chocolat. Sort of, he mentioned it.
And a chocolate. Because it's clear he's just throwing random French words he's heard into his vocabulary.
Hey, guess what? By the way, when we went shopping the other day, we saw packs of pain à chocolat.
Did you get any?
No, we were like tight on money, but I get paid in a couple of days, and I'm planning to get some when I get paid.
Were they like
the
a
carpet
size
match
where
the
it'd be
drapes?
relatively impressive
No.
for...
And you know why? Because the man does not want them to. He is threatened by their potential unification.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yeah, they are like
Like big enough that it'd be relatively impressive and a little disturbing for someone as small as Sifrin to devour it in 2 bites.
yeah. So like imagine like the size of a single loaf of bread. It's like half of that, but like 3 times as thick, right?
That is large.
Yeah, it's not like a huge. It's like kind of like the size of a croissant at the end of the day, because they are just croissants with chocolate in them, which is very funny to me, and why Sifrin is like.
Sifrin has such a problem with croissants.
Yeah, because it's like croissant. No, I hate it. It's the worst. Squirts a little bit of chocolate on us. Pain à chocolat. Om nom 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 nom. You know, like it literally is as simple as that. Have y'all not seen? I haven't until the other day.
Not seen what?
Pain à
Oh,
chocolat.
not seen chocolate. No. I was just guessing that it was some chocolate-based
They are both French pastries. Pasta, I said like 3 times now that they are just a croissant with chocolate on them. You can't not think that I knew that already.
Look outside. It's the Toy Mafia.
What? Where? Fools, there is no one.
Sorry, Bosco. Just yanking your chain, amigo.
Sacre bleu.
I could do this all day, and I intend to.
See you later, Bosco.
I know not this Bosco of whom you speak, but if I see him, I shall bid him au reservoir.
Sure, buddy.
Alright, man.
Yeah, I guess you don't have to get the price from him, because if you get any suspiciously high and exact amount of money, you figure it's probably going to be to buy something from Bosco.
Or something that... Hi, Max. Or something that feels like it will be worth, like, you know, like $1 million in food stamps.
Yeah.
They don't have the chocolate on, chocolate in. I know, I said chocolate in!
Teddy Bear's Mafia-free playland and casino.
Goody!
I love the concept of Teddy Bear's Mafia-free playland and casino.
You said on. Bite me. I said in. Alright, what am I doing?
There's a whack-a-mole, whack-a-rat. We'll listen to the song first.
Welcome to Teddy Bear's Mafia-free Playland and Casino.
That face.
My name's Lovey Bear. Boy, do we have some fun and games for you. Here, take this token amount of tokens as our way of saying welcome, and go spend a lot of money.
All right,
Holy
buddy.
domesticated Ursons, Max. Lovey Bear here's got the same head as that hypnotic teddy bear from Myra's talk show.
You think that little talk show bear had a litter of giant babies?
I don't know, Max. Call it canine intuition, but I think our mole discovered something about these teddy bears he shouldn't have. We've got to find him and get to the bottom of this.
You're saying that all out loud in front
You're
of
lucky this mask doesn't have ear holes, or I might have heard that secret
Never
conversation
mind, they beat me
you
to
just
it.
had right in front of me.
What? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
You give tokens to first-time customers?
That's right. Go on, enjoy. Live a little.
It just seems like bad business sense.
Okay, tell you what. 13 hours from now, when you're trying to pawn your little friend here to pay off the VIG, we can talk then about bad business sense.
Okay, we'll come back then.
Is he hinting?
Hungry.
Hi, hey, Shada.
I hear you have a mole
Hi,
problem.
Ashita.
Hey, it's a genetic condition. You should have seen my father's back.
Holy cow, I'm actually being too subtle.
First time that's ever happened.
Maybe I should just stick to the code phrase. Does the carpet match the drapes?
If Don Ted E. Bear says so, they do.
Don, Teddy Bear? I
My
thought this
voice
place
is
was
being
mafia-free.
murdered.
That's right, kiddies. 100% mafia free. No mafia anywheres. Come on, True.
We're looking for somebody who works here.
Look, I just greet the guests. You want to know who works here? Talk to Don Ted E. Bear. He's in charge.
Where's the Don?
He's got, business in the back room. You know what I mean?
What kind of business?
Yeah, the kind of business that gets said like it's got quote marks around it, so's you know not to ask.
Thanks, Lovey Bear.
All right, buddy.
Enjoy, and remember, if you're not losing, we're not winning.
Do I have to
So
be
that
good?
whack-a-rat machine, you gotta get a score of over 21.
Look, Max, it's a beloved carnival game with a delightful mobster twist.
What better way to relax than by offing fake rodents in the most violent way imaginable?
Note, please supply your own firearm.
We always do.
Insert
Feed
token
me.
to play.
Alright,
Alright, so you gotta use the token from your inventory on it.
hold on. Now I have to try something.
Holyoke, Massachusetts.
Try that again, Mug, and we'll fill you with so many holes your little friend will be able to store his straw collection.
Could you make them small enough to drain pasta? Because I think I just lost the colander.
I'm just gonna put this gun away and make it a point to never do that again. How's that sound?
Okay, but what if I do that again?
Obviously, we gotta do that again.
Holy highway hot pants!
Do that again, Yeg, and we'll ventilate you so thoroughly, your pal will be able to use you as a screen door.
Could you also put some springs in him? Because I can never remember to close screen doors.
Why don't I just slip this back in the holster and we'll pretend that reflex action never happened? What do you say?
Okay, one more time for luck.
Great salmon-colored swizzle sticks on marzipan.
Do that again, Pooch, and we'll put so much lead in you, Squeaky there will be protected from X-rays.
Will there be enough left over to go fishing with? Because I need new sinkers.
Let me sheath my .44 caliber faux pas instead, okay?
How many different variations of these fucking lines do they have, honestly?
I had no idea.
Let's give this a shot.
I'm in pain.
These rats are gonna pop up, see? If the rat's keeping his mouth shut, you don't touch him. But if that rat's singing, you put a bullet in his head, capiche? Now have fun.
How can we not?
Orange, got it.
My high school guidance counselor was right. I should have become a mafia hitman.
Look, there's the prize!
As advertised, it's an almost entirely worthless teddy bear refrigerator magnet.
Hey, let's find someone with a metal plate in their skull and redecorate their forehead.
Oh, Max, you really know how to find the bright side of everything, don't you?
Yes, I do. Now let's go shoot something.
I didn't beat the score though, right?
No.
There were only 20 though. I got every single one, Tyler.
Let's play again.
Let's try again. Maybe it'll let you do more this time.
I didn't that time.
Nice shooting, kid.
That's really
Looks
interesting.
Like they're all out of prizes.
It's still fun, though.
I definitely got...
Insert token.
Yeah. I definitely got, like, I messed up and also hit some fucking...
Let's play again.
There were more opportunities that time. It is also lagging every now and then. Fuck's sake.
Like that, and you'll never make it in the Mafia. Not that there's any
Oh, we came up.
That's okay.
Oh,
No, it is lagging. I'm having trouble fucking doing this.
Weird. Try it when you get to 19, see if you can, like, there we go.
Looks like they're all out of prizes.
It's still fun, though.
I don't know what tip you think you were gonna give me.
It just looked like once you get 20, no new rats appear. So if you get 19 and there are still 2 rats on the field, then you can get them both and get 21.
Fair. Alright,
Hello there, freaky bearhead wearing card dealer.
Hello, I'm Cuddly Bear. Wanna play cards?
Does the carpet match the drapes?
Wanna play cards?
We asked first.
They literally
Wanna
didn't.
play cards?
He's just walking up to you in Final Fantasy 8
Hey,
and just hitting the button.
This is Squall, yeah. This is Squall in Final Fantasy 8.
Wanna play cards?
Well,
we'd like to develop a gambling addiction, starting now.
Well, what do we have here? I'd say the circus was in town, but I know for a fact they won't be here till next Friday. So you must be here to play cards.
Depends. Who are we playing?
The name's Stake Charmer. Leonard Stake Charmer. And let's just say I didn't rack up 10 million tokens by getting lucky.
How'd you get him then? By cheating?
Look, Rabbit, Leonard Stake Charmer's no cheat. He's just that good.
Okay, what's the game, Stake Charmer?
Truest test of skill there is. Indian poker.
The fuck is Indian poker?
Maybe
Does
ask
the
him.
carpet match the drapes?
No, it's stained with tobacco juice.
Squalid, yet candid. Normally, I like that in a gambler.
But for you, we'll make an exception.
Leonard Stake Charmer, huh? You don't look like a Leonard Stake Charmer.
Oh, yeah? What do I look like?
You look more like, Boris Crinkle.
That's what everyone says.
So are you a
I
real
don't
Indian?
want tobacco juice
Yeah,
frown.
I'm a wooden
Tobacco.
Indian. As in, wouldn't bet against me if I was you.
I'll kill him.
Not yet.
Not yet.
How do you get anyone to gamble with you? Frankly, you seem shady.
I offer great odds, and I possess a certain subtle charm.
I hate to break it to you, but non-existent and subtle are two different things.
Maybe charm is a euphemism for gum disease.
Look, I'm here to play poker. Are we gonna get this dog and bunny show on the road or what?
Alright.
Leonard, you give new
Just got
meaning
straight
to
to
the
the point.
phrase, a face only a mother could love.
My mama said I was beautiful.
How
Alright.
exactly does one play poker of the Indian persuasion?
You know you're off to a good start when your opponent doesn't even know how to play.
Well,
You ever consider that we might be card sharks? Or sharks? You know, the kind that eat people for being overconfident?
Whatever. Look, it's simple. We both get dealt a card which we put on our forehead without looking at it.
So we can see each other's card, but not our own.
Pretty sharp, McGruff.
Don't call me that.
And you make a bet if you think you got the higher card, or fold if you want out.
That's it?
Yep. Then we see who's got the highest card, and then I win, like always.
Well, when you put it like that, we'd be fools not to play.
fair enough.
We'd like to try our hand at a
Let's
hand
play.
of Indian poker.
You won't regret this, Hound. By which I mean, I won't regret this. Oh, and try any funny stuff with your partner and I'll shoot you both.
That seems fair.
So do you think
I
your
got
card is
10
higher than
million
a 10?
tokens says I got a better card than you. I'm betting it all.
Sweet second mortgages on a summer home. We can't match that.
Tell you what, Pooch. I'm feeling so confident. I'll give you 10 million to 1 odds. Just bet 1 token and you can win the whole pot.
Those are mighty good odds.
No, they ain't, Deputy Dog, because I never lose.
But it also means you're only
So,
gonna win
in
one
or out?
token.
He also just wins the satisfaction of beating you into the ground.
Mathematically, I don't have a very good chance of being higher than 10.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, there's only, like, a few more cards that are higher than 10.
Right.
You going to the bathroom? Okay. Are the air fryers still going? Dex?
So we gotta have
Dex,
him.
yes or no?
He's up our sleeve.
No, I'll check later. We do have an ace up our sleeve.
Yeah, but I think the time to put it on our hat would have been like before we put this card on our hat,
Yeah.
or the time to use it in any way would have been before this.
Sure, we'll bet a token.
Sorry, Rover. You lose.
Stake Charmer wins.
Mama was wrong. Gambling does pay. I'd say better luck next time, but it'll take more than luck to beat me.
Yeah, it'd take a sturdy oaken staff to really do the job.
Okay, so...
That's enough for now.
Okay, although I could have sworn...
A common mistake.
So it will take more than luck to beat him.
I'd rather not advertise the ace up my sleeve.
Okay.
We basically got to
Back
figure
for a
out
little
how
more
he's winning.
public humiliation?
Just a little more.
Deal.
All right.
What, no 10 million token bet?
Nope. I just always know when I got the lower card. Call it my sixth sense. Or seventh, if you count my sense of humor.
We don't.
Well, we're certainly never getting rich at this rate. We'll be back.
Just remember to bring your...
I don't have a good, like, view. Sorry?
Clown
That is
nose.
one shiny nose.
Almost as shiny as yours.
Keep it up and you'll get a shiner too.
So is that it?
Yeah. He's looking at his reflection in the clown nose, so
Yeah,
you can always
yeah,
see what
yeah.
card he has. So how can we fuck that up?
Hello, Cuddly Bear.
Wanna play cards?
Because obviously just knowing that he's cheating doesn't really help us here. We need to win against him.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna use a plate that I already had, but alright. They just brought me the Dex, what are you doing? Why are you like this? Stop being
Dex
nice,
is being...
you cunt.
Dex is in his male life era.
Dex, you're in your male life era. Thank you.
Give the bear cocaine. That will cover their nose.
Okay.
No, the nose is the giant clown nose.
We want to play cards.
Back for...
Just a little more.
So... I'm assuming I have to
That's
solve it
enough.
outside of the cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to figure out how to beat him. We don't really want to out him for cheating, because we want his tokens, so...
Okay.
Teddy Bear's original meatball sandwich.
Looks tasty.
The original Teddy Bear made this original meatball sandwich with his own two paws in 1957. The microorganisms that give Teddy's modern meatballs their distinctive tang are descended from the colony in this sandwich.
Fair enough.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Chicken hot. Can't eat, but hungry. Want food.
It's a rubber ducky ashtray.
Leave it to the toy mafia to make smoking fun.
A one-armed bandit. Insert token to play.
You see that, Sam? It's a little play on the well-known colloquialism for slot machine.
The fun just never stops at Teddy Bear's.
Do I have an unlimited amount of these?
I guess so. I guess because you said to get a token amount of tokens, so you just have like some...
Sweet mother of bleary-eyed gambling addiction, we won!
Yeah, we won, but there's no prize.
You gotta hand it to Teddy Bear. He really puts the bandit in one-armed bandit.
Hold it. What's the password? You may enter.
Alright. That couldn't
Interesting.
have, that couldn't have been more obviously telegraphed. Alright. Well, what do I do then?
You may just tell you directly or try to give you another coy hint.
Well, you've given me the coy hint, and I know that, but like, what? I don't know what I'm doing at this point.
You want to beat Stake Charmer in the thing.
Yes,
'cause
I
you want
know
his
that.
points.
But I don't how I'm supposed to be able to interact with this.
Try using something on it.
Am I supposed to
Not the gun,
assume
though,
that it's?
obviously,
Am I supposed to assume that it's made of metal?
The magnet wouldn't look good there.
Oh, cool. Okay. Sure.
Wow, it sticks.
That's so stupid. Anyone with eyes could... Whatever.
Back for a little more.
Just a little more.
Deal.
All right.
We still have to know that we're higher or not.
I'm betting all 10 million, and you only gotta bet 1. So, you in or out?
He's got 1 though.
I think Ace is higher in this case.
Higher than what?
So he thinks Ace can Ace.
Oh,
depending
blackjack rules. It's higher than... Yeah, okay. Okay.
So he
Sure,
thinks he
we'll
has the
bet a
highest
token.
possible card.
Sorry, Fido. You lose.
The dog wins.
What? You cheated me!
What are you talking about, Leonard? How did we cheat?
You...
Pay up, steak charmer.
Mama, why weren't you watching over me? I'm ruined.
Let's go, Max. Leonard and his dead mother need some alone time right now.
Yeah, let's go see if we can play Whack-the-Rats 10 million times in a row without passing out.
There's a better use
Let's
for
not
that.
do that. I mean, we don't need to see if we could do that, because I know we could. We just have better uses for our time and tokens.
I do still love that it's Bosco's inconvenience.
Yeah.
Bonjour.
Hey, Bosco. We want to buy something.
Oui, oui, mons.
Monsieur.
Okay, Stinky Pants. Here's your 10 million.
By the sacred stench of St. Gainsbourg. These are not American dollars.
No, but there are 10 million of them.
Well, the prizes at Ted A. Bears can be quite useful. I accept, and in return, I give you the miniature listening device.
This is a bug.
Precisement.
Does this thing really work? Does this thing really work?
That answer your question? Now listen up, maggots. I am a bug. Drop me in enemy territory and I will get all the information you need. You just make sure to pick me up again, and I will repeat every word. Every word!
We'll be putting you in some situations that could be a mite precarious. Think you can handle it?
I was in Nam, boy! You don't want to know what I've been through. They slaughtered ladybugs. Ladybugs!
Ladybugs?
And that's not all. I seen them kill larvae. Larvae! So yeah, I think I can handle it. Now I need some shut-eye before the mission. Put me in your pocket. In your pocket! Move, maggot!
Sir, yes, sir.
Alright. We got the bug.
I think it's funny. I get the thing, because it's a bug, because you bugged the... Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Also, I choose to believe that Bosco just found this cockroach out. And just figured out that it can repeat things and was
Where
like,
are we going, Sam?
I can sell this.
Teddy Bear's Mafia-free Playland and Casino.
Goody!
Welcome to Teddy Bear's Mafia Free Playland and Casino. Step right up,
Woohoo!
kiddies. We got fun and games.
Alright, bud.
So do I just...
Use it on the
can't
thing that
listen
you
to
want to
that.
listen to.
Think, boy!
A one-armed bandit.
We still have the...
I don't think that
To a
takes
single
tokens.
token.
Yeah, what? Alright.
You're on fire.
Still no prize.
We're wasting our money, Sam.
Hold it. What's the password? You may enter.
I love the fake whispering noises.
Mm.
Because they clearly were asked the VA to be like, just like make like exaggerated whispering noises, and he's just like,
yeah.
You're like, perfect.
Did you get it all?
Yeah, I got it. Now listen up. Here's what they said.
Hold it. What's the password?
That's gotta be, what, 100 times I've come through that door today, and you still don't recognize me?
It's the Bearheads, boss. They all look alike.
Leave the gun, take the cannolis.
You may enter.
Now get me in that pocket. Move!
Sir, yes, sir.
The Bearheads, boss. They all look the same.
That is kind of funny.
Hold it, Muggs.
Not Muggs, Max.
I don't care if it's Teddy Ruxpin. No one gets in without a password.
Oh, right. That would be what again?
Why don't you tell me?
Does the carpet match the drapes?
I don't know. I set fire to the drapes. I love to watch things burn.
Hey, me too.
I'm sorry I asked.
I'm just trying to figure out. Does that mean he set fire to his?
Arson.
You know.
No, that means he would have set fire to the hair on his head, because the drapes are is the hair on your head, metaphorically.
Leave the gun, take the cannolis.
You may enter.
All right.
This is it? Where's the food? Surely there's a buffet back here.
Hey, look. That must be Teddy Bear.
Where do you wise guys think you're going?
Who, us? We were just browsing.
We frown on that around here. I'm Chuckles, the casino pit boss. I've had my eye on you.
How long have you been watching us?
Long enough.
Do I look any taller than I did 10 minutes ago?
Your win at poker was, shall we say, creative.
Why, whatever are you insinuating?
That was nice work. You also somehow got the password to let you into this room. Very clever. I'm impressed. The Toy Mafia can use guys who are long on brains and short on scruples. You interested?
I thought this was a mafia-free establishment.
What mafia?
Exactly.
I really want her.
Go for it.
Joining the toy mob dovetails nicely with our personal goals. We accept.
I've always wanted to be a thug. Officially, I mean.
The fact that you've already got your own animal costume shows great initiative. But before we can accept you into the family, there are two jobs I need you to do for us.
Chuckles, bad news. The original meatball sandwich has been stolen.
There are 3 jobs I need you to do for us.
What kind of jobs?
Oh, the usual. I want you to lean on somebody, I want you to whack somebody, and I want you to recover a small item that belongs to us.
Well, it's obvious what the item is.
Yeah.
Who do you want us to lean on?
A local shopkeeper who's been refusing to stock our products. Take these special teddy bears and make sure he displays them on the sale table in the front of his store.
No problem.
The store is called Bosco's Inconvenience.
No problem. Who do you want us to whack?
We're having trouble with a witness who refuses to see things our way. I want you to silence a certain Sybil Pandemic.
Silence as in gag her?
Gag her with a pistol.
You want us to kill Sybil?
Make it messy, as a message to other potential witnesses. We have her under surveillance, so we'll be watching.
Yikes. What is it that you want us to recover? It's that rotting old sandwich, right?
The original meatball sandwich has great sentimental value to our organization. I want you to track it down before the disrespectful slime bag who stole it manages to fence it to some other lowlife.
Sounds detective-y.
Deal with the thief as you see fit. We'd like to preserve plausible deniability on this one.
Got it.
Alright.
I think we've got it.
Do these 3 things, Sam and Max, and you shall be as we are.
Verbally overwrought?
Members of the Toy Mafia.
Oh, right.
We want to talk to your boss.
Nobody talks to Don Teddy Bear, the head of the Toy Mafia.
Doesn't he get lonely?
Except
Sam
other
and
members
Max.
of the Toy Mafia.
Oh, that'd explain it. When can we talk to the big boss?
Just as soon as you've completed those 3 little jobs I gave you.
Makes sense.
Does the carpet match drapes though?
Does the carpet match the drapes?
The drapes? Oh, I'll tell you about the drapes, my friend.
No, that's okay.
Maybe his hobby is interior decorating, Sam.
Let's not chance it.
I'm guessing the boss is the
Word of
mole.
advice, because I like you two. When you walk away from the Toy Mafia, watch your back.
Like, that makes the most sense to me.
It's amazing how menacing these guys can look in spite of the teddy bear heads.
He's the only one that we would have
Maybe one of them
difficulty
is the
getting to
mole.
and saying code to.
Looks like you can monitor the whole casino floor from there.
And a few other places besides.
Or you could watch Mary Tyler Moore.
Who told you about that?
Also,
There's
it's
one
funny.
camera in Sybil's.
Do not enter
Sinister
under
door.
pain of death. Signed, Don Ted E. Bear.
Do you think the mole's back there, Sam?
Maybe, but it sounds too sinister to pass up either way. What's behind that door?
None of your business.
Alright.
Fair enough. Alright, we have 3 new tasks. Nope, looks like Steak Charmer's gone.
Hmm.
The original meatball sandwich is gone.
I didn't do it!
I just saw a train come through here.
Yeah, it's like a train. There's a train that goes through the holes every now and again.
Okay, there's nothing on it.
Alright, well, time to kill our friend.
Friend is over exaggerating.
Yeah, we did only meet her in the episode 1, so. Bosco's a bit more of a friend. Clearly known him for a while. You look significantly
Howdy,
less
Sybil.
relaxed.
No, you've got the wrong person. I mean Dame person.
Isn't Dame Person that big chin puppet used to scare children?
Oh, Sam, Max, thank goodness it's you. I thought it was someone come to kill me.
Yes, well... You seem, understandably, a little tense. Maybe you should switch to decaf.
What? Oh, yes, the coffee cup. I'm out of coffee, but I'm so nervous I keep trying to drink it anyway. It's funny how stress can reduce you to just a bundle of mindless reflexes.
Is that what happened to me?
Wouldn't it be wonderful to think so? How's that new
Maybe we should
profession
check out
working
from her.
out?
Oh, Sam. The life of a professional witness isn't all courtroom theatrics and finger-pointing. The Toy Mafia told me if I testified against them, they'd rub me out.
They tried to buy you off with a Swedish massage?
No, Max. I think they meant murder.
Have you considered the possibility of staging your own deaths to throw the Toy Mafia off the scent?
That would be dishonest. It would be a refutation of everything I stand for as a professional witness.
Big payoffs? Graft? Corruption?
The truth.
You're a real antique, you know that? I mean in a good way.
I've always liked antiques.
So are you going to testify?
Unfortunately, I've discovered that I have too many principles not to. What lousy timing.
Principles are pesky things. I hear they can be surgically removed now.
So...
Alright.
We'll be back.
Well,
I know you will. You're the only two I can trust.
Ouch!
Really? She should consider guilt slinger as her next profession.
let's take that coffee cup off first. She clearly doesn't need it.
Okay.
Let's leave her be. She seems antsy. Like she's still trying to drink from it.
Well, I
Just
mean...
pull out a gun.
Yeah, we could just, you know...
I don't think I can bring myself to actually shoot her.
Ah! Pussy.
No, he's a dog.
Ba-da-ba!
And also, according to the height chart that's right next to Bosco's door, he's apparently like 7 feet tall.
Really?
I mean, if you believe the
I don't.
height indicator.
Probably just poison her cup instead.
I think that's still going to apply because something tells me he just doesn't want to kill her at all.
Hey, Bosco. See you later.
Au reservoir, les enfants.
So we're just supposed to put the box like, up on his
Are
table
you
here.
trying to deliver something? I am watching you.
There, I assume.
Halt! Are you trying to deliver something? I am watching you.
There seems to be a new camera off to the left. Maybe you can look at that and prompt him to explain what the fuck that is.
Well, it's a camera.
And so we can obviously figure out how to circumvent it.
Halt! Are you trying to deliver some?
Alright.
The anti-delivery camera.
Okay,
Alright.
cool.
Helpful.
Is not what I wanted.
Bulletproof.
Damn.
Of course.
What are you doing?
Why must people bulletproof their cameras? Can't we all get along? Bulletproof.
He says as he tries to shoot something.
What are you doing?
Why must...
That's very funny. Okay. Well...
Hey, Bosco.
Well... What's the play here, then?
See if you could distract him some way. Maybe if he's not watching you, you can put the
Look outside.
thing on the...
It's the Toy Mafia.
What? Where? You are right. It is a toy mafioso pretending to read the newspaper. You will not sneak past me. Oh no.
The price of paranoia is eternal vigilance.
If it's toy mafia disguise, it's just a disguise. I gotta see what he's reading.
Okay.
Alright.
If he's pretending to read local news, he's CIA. If he's pretending to read international, he's CIA.
Quick, Sam, while he's distracted.
Right. I'll just drink Kaliko's ghost.
I'll get it.
Thanks, little buddy.
Comics. He may just be Illuminati.
When Bosco gets distracted, he really gets distracted.
So it is probably still...
If he's pretending to do the word jumble, he's with the Knights of Malta.
Special delivery.
Tink. I like how it looks up.
Yeah, eat pavement, camera.
Oh, the society pages. Must be Skull and Bones.
Whee!
Just carry on.
He's pretending to read the gardening section. So it's true. He is Toy Mafia.
I hope we don't lose Bosco's friendship over this.
Me neither. He's my second favorite delusional paranoid.
Aww.
Oh no. Oh no. He's coming in. We're done for. I surrender. I surrender.
Okay.
I told you this would happen. I told you he would deliver, and he delivered.
I can't believe that guy.
Don't worry, Bosco. We'll help you purge this place of mafia contraband just as soon as we solve this case we're so incredibly busy with.
Oh yeah, you're real busy. You've just been loitering around my store all day.
What can we say? We love to loiter. So now we get to be toy mobsters, right?
Not yet. Our journey to the dark side has just begun.
Let's get Sybil something to drink while we're here.
Hey, Bosco.
Since we got our cup.
Yeah.
We want to buy something.
Oui, monsieur.
Monsieur.
Do you have any stray tufts of Sasquatch hair?
No.
Do you have any hats in the shape of a cow udder?
No.
Do you have any rubber chickens with a pulley in the middle?
No.
Do you have any amulets of protection against greater hypnosis?
No.
D&D?
As opposed to a lesser hypnosis?
Sorry, I am devouring chicken while I do this.
Nothing for us, right?
Zit.
See you later.
Zit.
Sludgies. This week's flavors: avocado de menthe and fudge pâté de foie gras.
Oh, good. For a second, I thought it was something disgusting.
I think it's the tinge of green that makes this.
I take my coffee green.
Like my men.
We don't actually want to kill Sybil.
Okay.
I think we should overuse the ketchup dispenser again. It was funny last time.
Ketchup, mustard, and purple stuff.
As vaguely referred to on TV. Could I get a grande ketchup macchiato with extra foam?
You crack me up, little buddy.
Who's joking?
Alright. Now let's go kill Sybil.
Hey, wait a second. Why didn't BTA's part do work? My camera! Oh, no, no, no!
Moving along. Not our problem. Tick.
Oh yeah, you're right. She is like trying to drink from a coffee cup that isn't there.
Yeah. She's just so in her own world right now.
Can I play with that?
No, it drives people crazy.
Ooh.
Me.
What's that you keep doing with your arm?
What? Oh, I think there was a coffee cup here a minute ago. Yikes.
We'll be back.
I know you will. You're the only two I can trust.
Ouch.
Really? She should consider guilt slinger as her next profession.
Here you go, Sibs.
Oh my goodness, thank you! I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached.
That's never stopped me.
Okay.
Like she doesn't care.
Really?
She just drunk it a little and she was like, bleh, and put it back down.
That wasn't the solution to this puzzle?
I mean, it's part of it. There's one more step, though. You still gotta make it look like you killed her. Because they're watching, remember?
Oh my goodness, thank you! I'd lose my head.
That's never.
Gotta shoot her.
Excellent. Nice and messy. That should send a clear message to any other potential rats.
I'm reminded of yesterday's dinner on all points. Hey, what happened to the picture?
With all due respect, Don, who cares? Now that she's whacked, we don't need to keep watching her, do we?
I suppose so. Give me a pretzel, Chuckles. These things always make me peckish.
You're a real sociopath, Don Bear. I mean that as a compliment, naturally.
Naturally.
Hey, Sam, webcam tastes like chicken.
Good idea, Chum. Now those toy mafia goons won't see Sybil wake up, which could be important to our continued good health.
And we've learned that webcams go great with ketchup.
Another fun fact to add to the crime-fighting arsenal.
Hey, Sam, are we mafiosi yet?
No, there's still the matter of the original meatball sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully Sybil's not too mad at us. But not really our problem.
Well, I can
We
always
did kind of
check.
save her life, so.
Oh.
We'll be
Okay.
back.
I know you will.
Ouch.
Okay.
She's fine.
Not only is she fine, she does not care.
I think we might have fried her brain when we exploded a coffee cup in front of her.
So, what now?
Well, we gotta find that meatball sandwich.
Well, yeah, I know, but, like, there's no hints to where it would be, so I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do.
Whoever stole it's probably looking to fence it, so.
To what?
To fence it.
I don't know what that word means, Tyler. Like, a fence to me is just a fucking thing that you put around your house.
A fence is also someone who buys or sells stolen goods. You ever played like Oblivion in the Thieves Guild? You gotta find a fence to sell your stolen shit to?
No. Because I don't play Skyrim RPGs. Though I
Alright, well-
really want to play Oblivion Remastered.
Well, when we first started this very game,
Oh,
we
okay.
read the...
Yep, okay.
Yeah. We read that our little rat entrepreneur friend is looking to become
Fencing
a fence.
is a place to buy stolen goods. If only we knew a fence.
Show me the
Mm-hmm.
money.
Show me the sandwich.
Show me the money.
You show me the sandwich, I'll show you the money.
I will, I tell you. Just show me the money. You too?
Hi, jerkbag.
Trying to fence something hot, Leonard?
Like a meatball sandwich, Leonard?
A meatball sandwich you stole, Leonard?
You two stay back, or I swear by my mother's bedspread I'll shoot you both.
Hey, you get to swap to Max if you want. You go back and forth.
Excuse me, are you by any chance holding us at gunpoint with a harmless cap gun?
Once a cheat, always a cheat, eh, Leonard?
What? No.
Sick him, little buddy.
I like how it was the
I
only
thought you'd
option
never
for
said-
Max.
Oh. Ow. Mama.
Okay, Leonard, are you gonna tell us where the sandwich is? Or are we gonna have to get rough, her?
Say rough, say rough.
I'll never talk. There ain't nothing you can do to break me. Nothing.
Does your mother know what you've become?
Don't you talk about my mama. My mama's a saint.
Is she the saint of sterno-heated fried food? Because if so, she may have another follower.
Hold on, Max. I think we've just found our captive's weak spot.
Which? His uninspired diction or his laughably bad grammar?
Neither. I say we hit this cheatin' slime receptacle where it hurts the most. Right in the mother.
You mean...
That's right, Max. It's time to pull out the Yo Mama jokes.
You're kidding me.
No, not that. Anything but that.
Leonard,
We gotta break
Yo
'em.
Mama's so fat. She's so fat. Oh, curdled goat's milk on a warm summer day. I can never remember the punchlines.
That's funny. I remember all the punchlines, but I can never remember the setups.
Well then, Max, I think we'll have to break this two-bit varmint as a team. Follow my lead. Yo Mama's so perky.
Oh, okay. Perky.
I think the low for the limbo one. That was up. That was up. The only time she's low is a limbo contest.
Don't they mean perky like fucking tit size?
I think it could go either way.
Either way? What do you mean the other way?
Well, because perky also means like peppy, which is why I thought the only time she's low is a. But I don't really know. I don't get some of these.
The only time she's low is at a limbo contest.
Oh, it's true.
It's working. Let's keep it up, little buddy.
Okay, making grown men weep. A fun pastime for the whole family.
Vulgar.
Yo Mama's so vulgar.
Her mouth would make a longshoreman blush.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts.
Yes, we're definitely making
Like
a dent
a
now.
redness scale.
Let's keep it up, little buddy.
Okay.
Give me a sec. It's probably not gonna be those, because they're good things. Right?
Scroll up then.
Yeah, I will once I've washed my hands. But I'm just thinking, like, it probably wouldn't, you know, be a positive. It'd be a zinger. You know?
True. But I don't think perky is necessarily a bad thing. It's possible he just doesn't like us talking about his mom at all.
Maybe.
But if you want to go with the ones that are more blatantly insults, then...
Well, I figured that was the point. Again, that's why I thought perky was an insult.
Yo Mama's so fat.
She has more folds than an origami accordion.
Oh, Mama, make it stop.
He's getting closer to breaking. Let's keep it up, little buddy.
Alright, I guess
One more. Maybe.
Yo Mama's so punctual.
She showed up early for her own funeral.
Stop! Please, stop!
This can all be over if you'll just tell us where the sandwich is.
No.
Let's hit him one more time, Sam.
No.
Yo Mama's so thrifty.
She brings coupons to the Penny Arcade.
Okay. I'll tell you where the sandwich is. Just leave my mama alone.
Of course, Leonard. We would never do anything to dishonor your dead mother.
I never even took the sandwich out of the casino. I hid it in the prize slot of the one-armed bandit, and then took the one arm so no one could win it.
Which brings us to the next question. Where's the arm?
I got it right here.
Thanks, jerkbag.
How did we not notice that before?
I was too busy taking his cap gun to notice that extra arm.
We'd best get back to the casino and win back that sandwich.
See you around, sucker.
Wait, aren't you gonna untie me? Hello? Guys? Jimmy?
Yeah, we're good.
Anybody?
Hey, are you alright? You promise? Okay. Oh. All right.
Let's go become mafiosos.
Where are we going, Sam?
Teddy Bear's mafia-free playland and casino.
Goody!
Not so mafia-free, huh?
Hey, that's its name. Even if it's not actually mafia-free, it's still called the mafia-free casino or whatever the fuck.
True, it's
Welcome
probably
to Teddy.
probably
You know what?
trademarked.
Yeah.
Teddy Bear's mafia-free playland and casino. You know, if you keep clicking on the bear heads, you can hear the whole theme
Unarmed
song.
bandit no longer.
Do I really want
The bear
to?
head's on the wall. You don't have to if you don't want to. I just... Whee!
No goons, no droppers, no grippers, no stalkers, no dips, no clippers, no chippies, no loggers, no button men packing gaps, loaders, no slugs. It's you and me and Teddy Bear. No mafia here, like mafia, please. We're mafia free. No mafia mugs. Just doing business legitimately.
Yeah, right. I think I've got the gist.
Methinks the lady doth
A
protest
one-armed
too
bandit.
much.
Insert token to play.
You're on fire.
Success. Here's the meatball sandwich.
Should we taste it to make sure?
Sweet ptomaine, no.
Did that thing just give you a prize? Must be out of adjustment. I'll have it serviced.
On the plus side, we've recovered the original meatball sandwich.
And what a pungent piece of sculpture it is. I'm surprised we couldn't smell it from downtown.
Let me see that. Yes, that's definitely the sandwich. Teddy Bear will be very pleased.
Is he hungry?
Generally, yes. You've done well, boys. Follow me to the back room. There's a little initiation ceremony.
We're getting our pristine navels groped by pristine naval officers again?
Shut your ultra-wide trap and follow me.
Ultra-wide.
Sam, Max, you
yeah.
have done what we have asked of you. Acts of intelligence, malevolence, and subservience. And we welcome you into the ranks of the Orso Nostra.
Neat.
My stuff runneth over.
There's a small ritual with the ceremonial picnic baskets, and then a few other technicalities, and then Joey will show up with some cold cuts. But first, as a sign of respect, I will remove my mask. Which is good, because I can barely talk through the stupid thing.
That's better. Man alive, do I schwitz in that getup.
Holy fat-free carp on a skewer. You're a mole. In fact, you must be the one we... does the carpet match the drapes?
The code phrase, idiot. These guys are freelance police. Apparently, they still haven't figured out that I've switched sides.
He's right, Max. We still haven't realized that.
Wait, so I get that the mole turned traitor, presumably for the wealth and power that the toy mafia could offer, but what happened to the previous teddy bear?
Or Ted E. Bears. For all we know, the original Teddy Bear choked on his own meatball sandwich back in '65.
Yes, good point.
I'd like to check out someone's meatball sandwich.
Should we run now?
Perhaps so.
Get them!
Head for the car, little buddy.
Woohoo!
Sam, I couldn't help but notice that a number of bloodthirsty gangsters are right on our tail.
Eat lead, coppers.
Yes, I saw that.
What's worse, they've got those new bulletproof tires from Crime Mart.
Holy modern technology gone horribly, horribly awry.
Okay.
You're gonna have to figure out some other way to stop him.
Pull over! Oh wait, forgot we were the ones being chased. Never mind!
You're dead.
Yeah.
Well, there are these choke points that keep happening. But I don't know if they mean anything. Oh yeah, okay. So they can just dodge that sign at any other time.
This is not good.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
Is that
okay.
all of them?
All but one. Teddy Bear himself.
Let's go take down that fat little fraud once and for all.
Good idea. Hold on, little buddy.
Woohoo!
Hey, the dawn is gone. Well, now's our chance to find out just what that traitorous mole bear is planning.
You know, without that menacing mumble, he doesn't seem capable of planning brunch, much less a dastardly master plan.
Agreed. But in my experience, there's always something interesting behind any door that says, do not enter under pain of death.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
He's got a bunch of maps in here, with what looks like truck routes going all over the country.
Interesting. But it probably doesn't mean anything.
Probably not.
Why are we still wearing them?
Because it's fun. It's fun to feel like
This
you're a part of
gobbledygook's best left to the freelance accountants.
something.
A gangster needs a little privacy when he changes bear heads. Note, objects in mirror may not be a reflection of any person, living or dead. What's a dangerous crime outfit without readily available liquor?
Liquor? I hardly even know her. Do you get it, Aretha?
Hey, there's a whole bear-making factory back here.
You mean the respectable propriety of a gambling casino is just a front for the shadowy underworld of labor and industry? I'm scandalized.
You two? You're back? Inconceivable. But come no closer. I know how to use both of these.
I'll be honest, we're probably more worried about the gun.
Indeed. More fool you then. For this hypno bear will make you my willing slaves. You can do the factory work now that you've rid me of my inept underlings. Look at the hypno bear.
Do whatever Teddy Bear says.
Don't you feel sleepy?
Doesn't he still have the...
We don't. Hypnosis won't work on either of us. But play along until we get that gun from him.
I asked you a question, slaves.
Yes, master. So sleepy.
What he said.
Really? Seems a little off somehow. Maybe it's just me. Oh, I know. Here's a test. Tall one, you shoot the short one.
Excuse me, master?
Shoot your friend. I command it.
This blows.
Well, you heard the man. Shoot him.
Didn't I have a magnet somewhere? What did I use that on?
You got it. Yeah, you used it on the camera at Bosco's place.
I obey.
Mother of mercy, is this the end of little Maxie? Oh, death, where is that guy Sting? Oh, the pain, and only 2 days to retirement. You gotta promise to TiVo the Dukes of Hazzard for me. Promise me.
Okay, so...
Or cowards die 1,000 deaths. Well, heroes die but once. Unless they're playing video games, in which case heroes die a lot too. So good night, Fresh Prince. And may Charlie's angels sing thee to thy rest.
Right, well...
So cold. Why am I so cold?
Oh.
What? Up.
What are you doing? Sorry? Cool.
Okay, good job, slave. Just about ready to have you shoot him again.
Yes, Master.
Now, Slave, you run the factory while I read the paper. Just get the Hypnobears sorted for delivery. You can take them around later.
Yes, Master.
Good, good. Now I'm off to see what wry observation Fred Massett has for us today.
Max, you keep playing dead. I'll figure out some way to bring Teddy Bear and his factory to their respective knees.
I can't hear you. I'm dead.
Valid.
Good job.
Alright.
Master.
What is it, hypnotic slave? Something wrong?
No.
Then don't bother me.
Alright, well.
You're on fire.
This is quite a gizmo.
He was able to clog it for a little bit, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he got pushed through before the pressure
Insidious.
got too high.
Nefarious. This is quite a
So
gizmo.
it looks like the bears coming up there don't have a voice box, and then they grab a voice box from that bin there and stick it in.
Hey, this isn't even a real fire extinguisher. Insidious. Well, that didn't do much. Well, that didn't do much.
Yeah.
I think these are the voice gizmos for the insidious hypnotic bears.
Okay.
So maybe we can make our own custom Hypno Bear with a different voice line. If we find another voice box around here. I'm imagining all those probably say do whatever Teddy Bear says.
Think, boy!
Anybody got a screw loose? Oops.
You're on fire.
I already broke it once already.
You're on fire.
Shh. Get in there.
Okay, so if I put this Frammelwhatsit in this Flingle flipper...
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
You're on fire.
Aw, isn't that cute?
What am I doing with this?
Well, of the living people in this room,
I doubt I could hypnotize that.
2 of them are immune to hypnosis, so there's only so much you could do with it, really.
But it's not a hypnosis bear.
It is. They all
I know
are.
she's married now.
It just
but
has a
that
different
Kathy
voice
is still smoking hot.
Oh, Master.
What is it now, slave?
You're on fire.
I'm on fire! Help! Help! I'm on fire! I'm on fire!
Here goes nothing.
I'm on!
Through the pipes he goes. Yeah, he's gonna have a much harder time to try to squeeze through there.
Nice work, Sam.
Thanks, pal.
I don't think that mole is as svelte as yours truly, though. In fact, look.
Little help?
I can't tell if it's comical or life-threatening.
Who says they have to be mutually exclusive? I forget. Which color means I can't take my bath and body scrub with me?
That one, run!
Did you bring your bath and body scrub with you?
They must have.
Bink, bink.
That's what I call breaking the bank.
And the sidewalk, and the water main, and the buffet table.
You're really broken up about that buffet table, aren't you, Max?
It was the only
Did they just give us Max is the crazy one? Hold on. Did they just give us Max beans for free?
innocent in this whole affair, Sam. I mean, apart from the bystanders and their pets.
Buck up, little pal. Maybe the commissioner will take us out for a pungent meal at Squirrel Garden when we tell him how we cracked the case.
He better. For all the hard work I did, I want 3 jellied lemurs with extra salt.
They just gave us beans for free. I still can't get it in my head which one is which.
This is Secret Agent Chuckles. The factory's been destroyed. Repeat, the factory has been destroyed. Commence Plan B.
Plan B.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Oh. Please tell me that's not true.
What isn't?
Also, what the fuck? Received a gift? What? Pastor, you're fucking insane. What'd you make? Sorry? It smells good though. That's what pasta is. Tyler, I don't know what we do from this.
Someone mentioned wanting to play Oblivion. I had to.
I'm already covered in stickers! Ah! Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I really hope this isn't true.
What?
One of my Discord groups, I've gotten an at everyone that says it's come to our attention that Discord has partnered with Domo AI, an AI image bot. That means every image that's uploaded on Discord can be used for AI prompts and it can't be disabled.
That would suck. Wouldn't necessarily surprise me though, they have been going the way of AI recently.
Okay. It seems like it only matters if the bot is specifically in a Discord channel and it won't scrape images otherwise. Or in a Discord server, I mean.
Mm-hmm. So you might want to check all the servers full of things that you're randomly in.
Well, I don't post images in literally any server except for the ones where I moderate, so...
Mm-hmm.
Federally mandated group hugs. Putting embargo.
Reborn. I will feast on your entrails and devour your soul.
You know, Max, sneaking the bug into that exorcism was an uncharacteristic stroke of genius.
Demonic possession is the gift that keeps on giving.
What? Oh, Commissioner. No, that was, Max's aunt. Yes, 14 packs a day. What's that? Yes? Yes? No! Yes? Sweet Suffering Saint Sebastian on the sousaphone and a short story by Susan Sontag. We're on our way.
Let me guess. Our friendly neighborhood demon just burnt down another monastery.
No, Max, we have a far more bloodthirsty adversary this time. The President of the United States of America.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Who?
The man's gone nuts. He's enacting all kinds of crazy new laws.
What else is new?
Federally mandated group hugs before, during, and after all major sporting events.
So?
He's curtailing civil liberties, threatening the environment.
Hey, that makes 3 of us.
And he's about to introduce mandatory gun registration.
Get the keys.
We're blue now.
Dabba-dee dabba-die.
We're blue, dabba-dee dabba-die.
We're blue and I would beat up a guy, and I would beat up a guy, and I would beat up a guy.
I'm not proud of all the punches that I've thrown. In the name
We're
of
blue
all the
now.
punches that I've thrown.
That's their attack.
Fuck, that smells good though. What did you say? No, what did you say?
Abe Lincoln must die.
No, tell me what you said. Okay.
I have to point out, Sam, that we could have avoided this gruesome accident if you just let me drive.
And I have to point out that we could have avoided this gruesome accident if you hadn't jumped on my head shouting Jersey Devil, and firing your gun out the window.
I swear that woman was a dead ringer for him.
Well, here we are, standing in an open field west of the White House.
Let's go bring the hammer down on that so-called commander-in-chief.
Oh. Oh, we still have the bug.
Yeah, he's our pal.
Hey, my missing boxing glove!
It's always in the last place you look.
There's
Please
also
do
a rat
not
in the
feed the
pool.
submarine.
What can you feed a submarine anyway?
Nothing. Weren't you listening?
Hey, Jimmy.
Oh, great! What are you guys doing here?
Oh, just saving the world. What are you doing here?
I happen to take my vacations at the White House, and I needed a little R&R. Speaking of which, beat it.
That would hardly be sporting. That would hardly be sporting.
Alright, well.
Alright. What's the achievement for this one?
You can't get it for a bit.
Yeah, but what is it?
It would be
Hey,
spoilery
this
to
phone
tell you.
only takes Susan
I'll
B.
let you know
Anthony
when you're there.
dollars.
Don't worry about it.
It must be one of those stupid 555 phones.
Yes, actually. 555-1984.
Hey, Sam, did I ever mention how I've memorized pi to 1,000 decimal places? It's 3.14159265358979.
Mac, do you have a piece of paper handy?
You want to write down the phone number?
I remember the number. I want to write myself a reminder to smother you with a pillow in your sleep. Suspect yourself.
That's so Madonna.
Valley parking, $2. Way to knock down that deficit. Post no bills. I'm surprised this sign survived the Clinton administration.
Oh, is this gonna be full of jokes like this that I just don't get?
There is a small mailbox
I don't
here.
get that one either. That's fine.
It's one of those ornamental mailboxes that doesn't actually open.
That's government efficiency for you. White paint, Christmas lights, and a small barbecue.
Everything somebody would need to renovate, decorate, and then accidentally burn the place to the ground.
Later, Max, later. Your name here.
Post
For naming
no
rights to
bills.
this building,
Bill
please
Clinton.
contact the Office of Desperation Accounting.
Oh boy, can we, Sam? Please?
We'll see, little buddy. Step aside, buddy. Freelance police.
Just a moment, sir. Papa Bear, this is Super Bowl. Possible situation at the front door. Talking dog and, rabbit trying to gain access to the OO. Please advise, over.
Super Bowl?
Yeah, that's a negative on the access permissions, sir. I'll have to ask you and your little friend to step away from the White House.
Doggy Daddy, this is Loose Cannon. Request permission to pants this goon. Over.
Before we try physical violence, Max, let's try dazzling the man with our razor-sharp wit and labyrinthine logical conundrums.
Ah, emotional violence. Good plan.
You just call yourself Super Bowl?
Did you call yourself Super Ball?
Codename, sir. I'm a bouncer. Secret Service humor.
And who's Papa Bear?
Section chief. Runs the operation. Protects the president.
Oh, Super Bowl. I get it.
I want to talk to your manager.
No can do, sir. He's with the president.
Don't you get bored guarding this door?
It's a rewarding job, sir. Doing my part. Keeping the president safe.
Hey, Super Bowl. I'd like you to smell these two handkerchiefs and tell me which one smells more like chloroform.
Not now, Max. Is that all you do? Guard this door?
That's my primary assignment, sir.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. Try to guess it while I drop increasingly heavy weights near your head.
What's your secondary assignment?
Varies. Receptionist, maintenance, light grounds work, public relations.
Public relations?
I'm a people person, sir.
They have you guys doing odd jobs too?
Cutback, sir. Employee Reduction and Consolidation Act of 2003. These sunglasses aren't cheap.
Hey, Super Bowl. What gauge syringe would be best for injecting you with a knockout serum? Just a hypothetical.
You really have time to do everything else and guard this door?
I make the time, sir. It's what I do.
I've had enough of this.
Papa Bear, this is Super Bowl. Perps exiting Zone 4 now. Seem disgruntled. Stay on the lookout. Over.
Now can we push him down and beat him with sewage-filled garbage bags until he runs crying into the reflecting pool?
Tempting, Max, but these Secret Service guys hold a grudge. White paint, Christmas lights, and a small barbecue.
Everything somebody would need to renovate.
Later, Max, later.
Really? Because I figured that's what he mentioned was like lawn maintenance.
Yeah, but the lawn's pretty manicured already, so we're gonna have to find someone
until
while
I
they're waiting
fuck
to
it
open
up
the
with
door.
the white paint, Christmas lights,
Oh,
and
yeah, I get
fucking Tyler.
I get you. I get what you're thinking.
At least the president has his priorities straight.
Okay. Well then, what is the solution then, if not that?
It's not here. You've basically interacted with everything.
What do you mean it's not here? Am I allowed to go back home?
Where are we going, Sam?
Yeah.
Oh, well then why the fuck did it start
Back to
us
the
here?
office.
I'll drive.
Not while I'm alive.
Exactly.
You just like doing that sometimes.
It's rude. Alright. What are we doing today, Sybil?
Dating service, apparently. Well, hello, madame.
Hey, Sybil. What's new in the world of frequent random career reassessment?
Hi, fellas. I'm really excited. I've found the perfect job for me.
You don't say.
That's right. I, Sybil Pandemic, am now a professional matchmaker.
I thought I smelled phosphorus.
I thought I smelled that joke coming down the turnpike, burning oil and dragging its muffler.
It's a dating service, Max. I figured that if a smart, successful career woman like me could be having so much trouble finding a date, there must be plenty of other people who could use help.
I also feel like if you're having so much trouble finding a date, then you are not very good at this.
Yeah.
What's next on the career horizon?
Next? This is it. What could be a better job than helping people find their perfect match?
Volcano God.
Good point. I'll stick to the dating business, though.
How many couples have you managed to escort to romantic bliss?
So far, none.
None is the loneliest number.
But I've got a feeling things will start to pick up after the holidays. All that stress makes for a lot of messy breakups, and a lot of people looking for romance on the rebound.
So we have something to look forward to.
Could you find dates for Max and me?
Seriously? I mean, sure. Why not? Stranger things have happened, I guess. They must have. Somewhere.
I'm choosing not to be offended by that.
What do we need to do?
It's easy. Just submit an application.
What kind of stuff is on this application?
The usual. Your best traits and what kind of person you're looking for.
Hooks for hands! Hooks for hands!
When you're done, I'll put the application into my computer, which analyzes your personality matrix at 15 essential compatibility points.
I don't have a personality matrix so much as a personality vector.
Once we've found a match, you call your date and agree on a time and place. Let me help you guys out. Tell me your good points and what you're looking for in a date.
I'm guessing this will be... Yeah, okay.
That's all I can think of.
Oh, that's plenty. Now I'll just put your... And there it is. Max, it says your perfect match is...
Cybernetic laser eyes. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please.
Well, that's interesting. It says your perfect match is Sam.
Disturbing. And yet somehow not completely unexpected.
And Sam, your ideal soulmate is...
Wait for it.
Max.
Well, there goes another blow to the concept of a fair and just universe.
Hey, Sam,
Cold
what do you
IT.
say we never ever speak of this again?
Way ahead of you, little buddy.
I'm assuming we'll,
See you around,
have
Sybil.
more specific details about a woman that we want to
hook up with.
Yeah. Pasta did call it though, didn't they?
I think you just match with each other because you two are the only applications she's received.
Well, we never even went in here.
Anybody home? Guess not.
They also match because they're gay and dating and kissing. Wahahaha. We still have him!
It's our favorite shifty card cheat, Leonard Steak Charmer.
He's our souvenir.
Good, good.
Well,
Do I need anything from in here?
I don't think so.
When I
Nothing
have to
to
get
take
something,
anyway.
when I have to get something from here and I have to come back, I'm gonna scream at you.
Okay. Microphone probably won't pick it up. Or Discord won't let it get through.
Oh.
Hi, Hublis.
Hey, a free home delivery sign.
The sign's not free, but oh, my book is.
Whoa, look, Max. It's our favorite cultish crackpot, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
I want to buy something. Take my credit card. Put me on your mailing list. Anyone you want me to recruit?
You're supposed to give the Stockholm Syndrome a few days to kick in, Max.
Who has that kind of time?
What's a big
Hell, the
celebrity like you doing on our
trancy
street, Hugh
music
Bliss?
plays when we
Why,
talk to him.
I'm spreading the great news about prismatology.
The magic and science of unlocking the harmony of colors for a revolution in holistic personal and interpersonal well-being?
Now translated into 15,000 different languages, including Esperanto. Hooray!
Hooray!
Are the books selling well?
Selling? You can't put a price on imagination. You can't sell the wonder of a daydream or the laughter of a child.
Well,
He's
they
right.
can.
I've tried.
What was your book about again?
Emetics, the handbook for multicolored happiness? It's about everything and nothing at all. Oh,
Sounding very primordial
What's
here.
this prismatology nonsense really about?
all it is the total reawakening of mind, body, and spirit in a rainbow of true bliss. Ah.
I'm really excited.
Uh-huh. And how do we do that?
Okay. Simply focus on the orange at the core of your spirit.
Okay. No, wait. Okay, now.
Shift your consciousness to the ultraviolet.
Doing that.
Mix it with the indigo of your imagination, and then let it slide down the rainbow hopes and dreams.
Wow, I can't believe it was so simple.
How do you stay in business?
With the magic of volume and free delivery.
You can have all the colors delivered to your home for no green.
I don't get it.
Do a
Show
magic
us
trick.
a magic trick, Hugh Bliss.
Magic is easy when the colors of your soul are
Yeah, less chatter, more magic.
Okay, how about I disappear?
Well, your mind reading is obviously still working.
It is. Now watch me as I vanish. Except you won't be able to watch me because I'll be gone.
Alright.
Take a sign.
Hey, a free home delivery sign.
Nice. Alright. I'll be fine.
Hi, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss. Stay calm.
Alright, man, whatever.
Novelty gumballs. Shaped just like the real thing, but made of inedible plastic.
Fool your friends, annoy your grandparents.
Of course. What race will he be today?
What's shaking, Bosco?
Greetings, comrades, dog
Got it.
rabbit.
I'm having trouble placing the accent this month. Mid-Atlantic states? The San Fernando Valley?
I get more of a vague Baltic vibe. Something in a light Czech pattern.
Ha ha ha! Comrade Maximilian makes the funny joke. I am Vladimir Ilyevich Boskovorsky, Russian proprietor of Workers' Glorious Warehouse of Inconvenience, no?
No.
But now, I make
No.
new start in America, which I love. So, is no need to aiming sophisticated targeting equipment at me.
Alright.
Sure,
We want
buddy.
to buy something.
Is evil but necessary private.
What do you got?
Is most glorious invention, comrades. Is useful for, how you say, questioning.
Questioning.
Is true serum. Makes
Is
easy
how you say
even the
questioning.
most difficult. How do
Yeah.
you say, interrogation.
Interrogation.
Truth serum? Is this another one of your half-baked, overpriced gimmicks, or does it actually work?
Both will make anyone get rid of inhibitions and telling, how you say, complete and honest truth.
Complete
Your
and...
accent sucks.
Oh.
Hey, it's already working.
Alright, he got me
Nothing
there.
for us. Something in here smells like fermented hate.
It's like sweaty jockstraps soaked in boiled cabbage with a dash of sulfur.
Keep it down, guys. You're scaring off the other customers.
What other customers? Max and I are always the only ones in here.
What? I mean, it's good thing. Merchandise is always available.
Coming in here is like visiting old friends.
Some of these cereal boxes are from the McKinley administration.
I carved our initials in one of the weenies, so we'll be best friends forever, Sam.
When's the last time you cleaned out the weenie rotisserie?
Needs no cleaning. Adds vintage flavor to Tasty Franks.
Sure, buddy.
Alright.
See you later,
He's no
So
Alright.
he's selling truth serum. So that's nice.
I'm sure that'll be useful. Alright, well...
So, you gotta get past Super Ball at the White House.
Mm-hmm.
But he obviously won't just let you through.
Yeah.
And Sam is decidedly against just beating the shit out of him.
Where are we going, Sam?
We're off to the White House.
Oh boy!
So there's gotta be some way to get him to say, maybe just look the other way. Will we make our way on? Where will we make our way on through?
Sure. I'm not sure what that is, though.
what else did you get from here?
Just this.
Like when you were examining everything.
Just this.
Maybe not like physical things, but like what other information did you get from here, basically?
I don't know, really, Tyler. I don't like.
Nice stool.
It looks a little like a weird space creature, poised to devour the unwary mortal foolish enough to sit on it. I like that in a stool.
Sure, buddy.
Stool's a mimic. Roll for combat. Roll for initiative. Sorry.
Not unless I sit on it.
Yeah, I don't know, Tyler. I don't know what it is you're trying to hint at me at.
Alright, you got a phone number.
Sure, but I can't.
Hey, this phone only takes Susan B. Anthony dollars.
Must be one of those stupid.
Yes, actually.
You have the number for that phone, which means you can call it from another phone.
Have I seen another phone, Tyler?
Only at the beginning of every episode.
Oh, I literally said, is there something? I literally
Where are
said...
we going, Sam?
I told you I'd scream.
I didn't expect you to leave.
What do you mean? Why else would I be asking? Is there something I should be doing here?
No, I didn't expect you to leave the street yet. I figured we'd go to Bosco's, see what he's selling, and then come back to the office.
Why? Because you know the answer to the solution?
Yeah, that's exactly why.
I figured we'd take the exact order of steps that gets us to the end of the situation as quick as possible, because I know exactly what those steps are.
Who are you calling, Sam?
The White House.
White House, Agent Superball speaking.
Hello, please hold.
Roger that.
Our phone bill is sure going to be expensive this month.
It's okay, Max. I've been paying them out of your retirement fund.
Hello? Is anyone there?
That ought to keep him busy for a while.
Oh, Tyler. Well, I assumed you were going to... Because I know the exact solution.
I was trying so hard to hint at it for you, but I couldn't figure it out.
To the White House.
How?
I couldn't figure out how to get there.
How?
What?
How? What are the things that you were saying that were hints?
Hello.
Just everything that I was saying?
Everything. Every single thing you said was a hint at the telephone.
Yes,
now,
every
a lot of
single
these same
thing.
folks will say that we're wrong for introducing this federal pudding embargo. They envy our freedom. I ask you, what have they got to hide? Unless they're secretly sitting on stockpiles of pudding, and oh yes, we will find them. They've got nothing to be afraid of. So in conclusion, America, get your back up off the wall. Dance, come on, marzipan, and good night.
It's worse than we thought, Max. He's crazier than a caffeine-addled dingo in an Adelaide maternity ward.
I think he makes a lot of good points. Those puddings are trying to steal our jobs. And I especially like how he does that spinny thing with his eyes.
By the whiskey-soaked beard of Ulysses S. Grant, that's it. The president's not crazy. He's been hypnotized. We've got to snap him out of it, Max, and pronto.
How do we do that again?
We hit him over the head, like we do with all hypnotized people.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Damn, more Secret Service.
Hands off the cameras.
It's a stack of pithy campaign slogans.
Oh, don't fool with those. Wouldn't want to be caught on national TV with my drawers down. Again.
Again.
Hi, I'm George Washington. Anyone need their nuts cracked?
Please don't make fun of George Washington.
Yeah, Aretha. Don't make
Looks
fun of
like
George
there
Washington.
are rats in the Oval Office.
Sam, you've finally done it. A straight line so easy, even I won't touch it.
No one enters the war room. That's it. You two are coming with me.
Ow, 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 ow.
then stay out. Now I have to get back to the president. He's not supposed to be alone.
Excuse me?
Oh, welcome, Governor Whizzer. The president has been waiting for you.
Governor Whizzer?
Hey, who better to run a state than a washed-up, urination-loving former child star?
No one.
Hello, this is the White House.
Almost anyone.
Hello. Hello. Is anyone there?
I do love that we just leave
I
Super Bowl
said
there forever.
soda abuse. It's a very important issue.
Was that? No comprende, son.
But I'm speaking English.
Ah, are you two fellas the interpreters? It's about time. Darndest thing, we just had a couple imposters in here. Dead ringers for you two.
Were they walking around examining everything and engaging everyone in pointless conversations?
Those are the ones.
Those accursed clones. When will their devilish mimicry end?
Help me out with this here potentate, would you? Can't understand a dang word.
But that doesn't make sense. I don't even have an accent.
Uno momento, por favor.
Jesus
He's a patient
Christ.
little guy, ain't he?
I wasn't done with it interacting with everything.
It's a bunch of merit badges from the Weasel Scouts.
I got one of those once, but they took it away when they found out what I used for bait.
Concerning.
Take a look at that.
I love this country.
It's a bunch of merit badges from the
I got one of those once.
Nice globe.
Amazing how often I need it in this job. Hey now, that's my super special top secret ribbon. Don't touch it.
Hi,
Hey, Max,
Chuckles.
do you work here?
What tipped you off?
We're freelance police, buddy. This is a national emergency.
And we don't appreciate your sassy mouth.
Auditions for new White House pet are down the hall.
This can only end in violence.
This guy's voice sounds familiar. Do you recognize him, Max?
Half the time, I don't even recognize you, Sam.
I'm over here, little buddy.
Who said that?
Oh boy.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Yeah, I'm that voice in the back of your head that tells you to mind your own business.
The veiled threats, the surly tone. I've got it. You're that pit boss from the Toy Mafia.
I smell a conspiracy.
You smell a nosy dog who's going to get smacked if he don't stop asking questions.
What's the Toy Mafia got to do with the Secret Service?
What Toy Mafia?
Oh, he's good, Sam.
The Orso Nostra, the sacred organization you inducted me and Max into in a time-honored ceremony.
The one that we infiltrated, repeatedly duped, and then blew up in a fiery explosion of death and property damage.
I was going to casually forget to mention that part, Max.
That's a very entertaining story, chowderheads. Now, run along and play whilst I protect the leader of our country.
I think somebody may have hypnotized the president while you weren't looking. You, perhaps.
Very funny.
What's behind that door?
It's a private club for people who aren't annoying me. You two ain't invited.
Should we pummel him together, Sam, or would you rather take turns?
We can create a national security incident after we've saved the president, Max. Seriously, pal, what's behind that door?
It's the door to the war room, with unrestricted access to the United States' entire arsenal of long-range missile weapons.
There's no part of that sentence I didn't like.
Then it's unanimous. We'd like a tour.
Nobody gets into the war room during peacetime. Stay away from it, or I'll have to escort you out.
Got it.
2 for the war room, please.
Nothing doing.
But Max came all this way. He's been dreaming of it for years. Can you look into those big brown slits he uses for eyes and crush the lifelong dream of a childlike rabbity creature?
Even if I were moved by that kind of thing, which I ain't, this door stays locked at all times, unless we're in a war.
So I have to plunge America in a war in order to solve this problem. Got it.
Sure do.
I cannot wait.
At the very
Hands
least,
off, boy.
if anyone
That's
gets
my presidential calendar.
if anyone gets near the door when we're not in a war, they get escorted out.
U.S. Senate talent
Which we
show,
found out.
2nd place.
My finest hour.
Apparently, even
We
U.S.
found out
presidents
firsthand.
have mothers.
What?
I'm not sure who this is, but he must be important.
I don't know who that is, buddy.
It's George Washington, but probably.
I don't know who that is either.
He's the first president.
The Liberty Bell is a light for this room, just as America is a light for...
Yuck! Metaphor is such an ugly quality in furniture.
Wow.
House of Representatives and Gardens.
All right.
What's new, Wizard?
That's Governor Whizzer, thank you very much.
What brings you to the Oval Office?
I'm trying to build up nationwide support for the MRSAPP.
Who's Mr. Sapp? And why didn't you want me to know you were talking about him? I can spell, you know.
It's the Mount Rushmore Soda Abuse Prevention Program. It's totally changed my life. I've been carbonation-free for over 4 weeks now.
Tell us about the MRSAPP. Be brief.
I started the Mount Rushmore Soda Abuse Prevention Program after I became governor to help people get flat like me. But if we can't get federal funding, people all over the Dakotas are going to get right back on the pop.
I don't work 8 hours a day, 6 days a week just to throw my money away for some washed-up soda junkies with no sense of self-control.
You don't have any money, Max.
Oh, right. Never mind. Good luck with that, Wiz.
Alright.
So you've really kicked the soda habit, huh?
And how? Back when I was on the pop, I was in a real downward
On the
spiral.
pop.
That endless cycle of always looking for my next fizz, then having to take time out for number 1. Then I saw that documentary about Peanut Franklin, and it convinced me I didn't want to be just another self-destructive former child star.
Peanut Franklin, the lovable star of mixed nuts who was found in a seedy Hollywood motel room dead of anaphylactic shock?
What you mean you ain't got no jelly?
Still too soon, Max. Are you sure you wouldn't like a nice cold soda?
Peanut Franklin.
Gee, thanks. I'll take a... Whoa, no! Stay strong, Wizard. You control the bubbles. The bubbles don't control you. Stop talking about soda, will ya?
Stop talking about the crisp, clean taste or the effervescent fizz as it pours over ice into a frosty glass?
All of it. I've been completely flat for over a month now. I can't go back to the way I used to be. I just can't.
Are we gonna help this man fucking relapse?
What do you think, Aretha?
No, I don't wanna
Where do you
make
think our
this man
scruples lie?
relapse.
We're
We're about to
interpret
break
for
this
you.
man over our
Don't tell
knee.
me. The president needs the interpreter.
What did he say, Sam?
I'm speaking English. I don't even have an accent.
Can't understand a word.
See you around, Wizard.
Let's ruin his life.
National budget? Hold on.
Stand back, son. There's the national budget.
Fair enough.
Good day, Mr. President.
We come in peace, as far as you know.
Ooh, finally! The interpreters. Where have you been?
Wandering around your room, looking at everything.
You're under arrest.
Freelance police, you're under arrest.
Freelance police? Now there's the kind of can-do vigilante attitude that makes
Tyler,
America
what actually
strong.
is the Alamo?
Finally, someone who appreciates our greater calling.
What actually is the Alamo? It's a place in Texas where a battle of questionable importance happened, and Texas is real gung-ho about their battles and, nationalistic, war stories, basically. So,
Okay.
they made a real big deal about how you never forget the Battle of the Alamo.
Seriously, you're under arrest.
Oh, you can't arrest me.
Foolish chief executive! Does he not fear us?
Trust us, Mr. President. It's for your own good.
Nah, see, it's the Secret Service regulations. I can't leave the Oval Office.
You're still under arrest. We can get your administration back on track with just a hint of bloodshed if you'll just...
Where does the little one keep his gun?
Best not to think about it, sir. Snap out of it, Mr. President. You've been hypnotized.
Sure, I haven't been hypnotized. That's crazy talk.
You've got to listen to us, sir, or we'll be forced to take drastic action.
Don't talk to me about drastic action. You ever been pinned down in a drugstore parking lot by a pack of muskrat commandos with nothing left to lose? Ever had to gnaw your best buddy's leg off just so you could get his socks and put them on your own ears to fend off the enemy's deadly sonic regurgitator ray?
Now that's crazy talk. I'm impressed.
Wake up, Mr. President.
You've never given up on anything in your life. Don't start now.
That's awful nice of you fellas, but I haven't been hypnotized.
Now do we commence with the head trauma, Sam?
What was that?
We'll have to get the president alone, Max.
Can
We're
we
ready to
shoot him?
interpret for you?
All right, let's get this party started.
That's a good point. I didn't try that.
Mr. President, my fellow Americans, I come to warn you about a serious epidemic facing our country. The scourge of soda abuse. Many former popheads like myself found ourselves in the endless cycle of addiction and elimination until we believed there was no hope.
I don't know what you're saying, son, but you're selling it, boy. Good job.
I ask you, how long can this epidemic continue?
Are we supposed to be interpreting?
He said,
We are now. What did he say?
what's a guy got to do to get a drink around here?
Aha, I know what you need. An ice cold orange sugar fizz. I swear by him.
No, that's not what I want at all. I must resist, but I am thirsty, and just one couldn't hurt.
Frosty cold and so delicious.
All the progress I've made. They were about to give me my 5-week pin.
I almost feel bad about this.
I don't have a conscience, Sam. What's your excuse?
Oh, blessed angels of carbonation, fill me with your syrupy nectar.
Ew!
Yeah, now I'm not so much guilty as repulsed.
Keep it coming. More! I need more! I need a bathroom! Which way is the bathroom?
Which way is the war room?
It's that door right over there. But I don't...
Oh, thank you!
Where do you think you're going?
I've got to get in there! Bad!
We've got a priority red number 2 here in the Oval Office.
No, it's just number 1.
Escorting the suspect to holding cell for interrogation. Come with me, sir.
But it'll only take a second. Please, let me go!
That was fun!
Gonna piss all over
Okay,
your shoulder,
now I
man.
didn't catch all that. What did he say?
So do I just...
Yeah, just punch him. He's alone now. He only got a little bit.
Now it's time for some checks and balances, freelance police style. Max, will you do the honors?
Gladly.
Look it, fellas! My fingertips look like little tadpoles!
They just don't make these
Well.
guys like they used to.
That's no guy, Max. It's a damned ugly puppet.
Ah, the drawstring in his back should have been our first clue.
Our first clue should have been the swirly eyes. But, silly me, I thought hypnotizee, not hypnotizer.
What?
Yes, an ingenious device being used to hypnotize the TV-watching public. But who was controlling him?
Gonna take days to get that smell out of the interrogation room. What? What have you done?
He was like that when we got here.
Sam did it!
So these two numbskulls managed to off the president.
It was a deep tissue massage gone horribly wrong. Ninjas.
Sam did it!
Still, ratings from the last State of the Union address were even lower than reruns of Midtown Cowboys. I didn't expect to have to replace the president so soon, but now that these idiots have forced my hand...
We're standing right here.
We can hear everything you're saying.
It's time for a leader that people will have to listen to. Agents Jackson, Burr, and DeGambe, we are moving the timeline forward. Commence phase 2 of the operation. I'll prepare the new candidate.
Not quite the reaction I would have expected from a Secret Service agent discovering 2 people over the decapitated body of the president.
What do you think this fake body is made of? Can I keep it?
No time for that now, Max. We've got to stop the... Wait, what's that noise?
Shrug.
Wait, did Lincoln serve 1 or 2 terms?
I think it was just the one, and then he got capped.
Blessed scuba diving Buddha on a banana boat with cocktail onions and a map to the stars home.
Oh my God, Sam.
They've reanimated America's most beloved president.
I always thought Taft was shorter.
Not Taft, you deficient.
My fellow Americans, I am Abraham Lincoln. As you know by now, your president was recently murdered by 2 mysterious interpreters. But turn not to fear and despair. I have returned to guide us through this troubled time. A vote for me is a vote for Abraham Lincoln.
I'll get it.
What's that? Uh-huh. Lincoln Memorial. Right. Hydraulic motors and robotic implants. Yes. Okay. I see. We're on it.
Wrong number?
That was the commissioner, Max. If this new Mecha Lincoln wins the emergency election, the nefarious forces controlling him will have unchecked power to destroy the entire free world.
I hate when they do that.
That's why one of us is going to have to run against him.
You got to answer the phone.
Okay, fair's fair. Max, we're going to make you the next president of the United States.
Yes!
Woohoo!
Oh, Christ.
Vote Max for president.
Should there, sir?
Well, there's new things to interact with here.
Max will be saner
It's
than the
cue cards
current
for
one
Lincoln's
anyway.
speech. I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country.
I have to pee real quick. I will be right back. If you would like to interact with things in my
Two
absence,
wrongs
feel
don't make a
free.
right. Free home delivery. It's the severed head of the president.
I yearn to hold it aloft and turn giant sea atrocities to stone.
You're thinking of Medusa's head.
Oh yeah, I always get those 2 heads confused.
Hey, Jimmy.
Beat it.
The White House pool. Most secure waiting pool on Earth. Please do not feed the submarine.
What can you feed a submarine anyway?
Nothing. Weren't you listening? Who do you like in the election?
My money's on Lincoln, and Lincoln's on my money.
Clever.
Hi, America. It's me, Max. Remember, a vote for me is a vote for prosperity, alacrity, and the tyranny of my furry white iron fist. Thank you.
Okay.
Mr. Lincoln, as a candidate for office, my pal Max would like to engage in a thoughtful discussion of the key issues.
Followed by a round of spiteful mudslinging.
I see. Well, this is a bit irregular. As you're well...
I just realized I'm kind of doing this to that, Tyler. I think this is the prompt that will keep on going. You have left a mouthful of macaronis. You're full.
Just eat all of it. It's spiky macaroni. Don't just eat it piece by piece, you fuck.
Why does this annoy you? Macaroni. Ow!
Okay.
They dropped an envelope.
Do it again! More pasta, more! More! Oh, hold up, let me get my...
Oh, so you can... Ah! Why do you hurt me? Shut up, you. Go wash dishes.
Hello.
I clicked on the thing that actually advances the thing and have done a little bit of that dialogue.
That's okay. Go on.
I hurt you because I want you to make me pay? Oh, Christ alive, Pastor.
Oh boy.
Hot.
I'm more concerned about that I just walked in on.
If I'm being honest. I mean, it's hot. Prepare for a point refresh! Reject all and refund! Have more points!
Woohoo!
Well aware, I'm the most beloved president in history, so I just assumed I'd be running unopposed.
Oh, no, you didn't. You ain't all that.
I freed the slave.
I was star of a popular television sitcom.
I'm on the penny.
I was on TV.
Now, gentlemen, we can resolve this like adults through moderate reasoned debate.
Very well, then. In the spirit of
You guys are
democracy,
me.
I say,
I'm not cute.
bring it.
And it's a beautiful day on the White House lawn as we bring you the first in a series of debates for this emergency election for U.S. President. In the Republican corner, we have the giant animated statue of Abraham Lincoln. And representing the Random Violence and Destruction Party, there is the hyperkinetic, rabbit-like creature known as Max. Acting as completely impartial moderator for
They
the
don't have to be
debates will be
cats.
Sam. The candidates are ready, so let's listen in.
Let's talk about the issues.
Mr. Lincoln, I'd like you to tell the voters your stand on some of the tough issues.
Very well.
Oh. Okay.
This election
basically-
reminds me of a droll story. It seems Chester A. Arthur and the Pope were kayaking down the... Suddenly, a tiny kangaroo fish swims up the Pope's and lodges it. Arthur grabs the Pope's pliers and swelled up like a melon. And the Pope says, thanks. Last time that happened, McKinley wanted to...
Alright.
No, wait. I think I told it wrong.
Go on, Tyler.
So, yeah, basically you just gotta beat Abraham Lincoln in an election.
Yeah, but I don't understand what the difference is between speaking as Max and speaking as Sam.
If you're speaking as Sam, you're asking Abe questions so that Abe answers the questions. If you're speaking as Max, you're just kind of answering the questions. Or just saying stuff.
Greetings, miserable proles.
If we're gonna be completely real here, nothing Max will say is probably going to help you.
Abe answers with bad cue card answers.
Like just knowing who Max is as a person, he's probably not gonna help. So we're gonna probably have
no
to
bills.
focus more on
I'm surprised this
sabotaging
sign survived.
Lincoln.
Post no bill. I'm surprised this sign survived. Hey, this phone only takes Susan B. Anthony.
It must be one of those stupid...
Yes, actually.
You gotta collect the signs. There's only one sign that I can collect. None of the others have done anything.
Well, there's loads of stuff in the White House, in the Oval Office that you can touch now that you don't have the president telling you not to touch that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know I could go back in here.
Also, Pasta, you're allowed to give answers if you don't know the answers. But just, so I think you were the one in chat who was familiar with Sam and Max, so if you know the answers, you're not allowed to say them.
It's a stack of pithy campaign slogans. The buck stops
Alright.
here, 1,000 points of light, and I did not have sex with that woman.
Well, I did, but I didn't inhale.
I don't think that's how that works, Hex. I want to know what you think you did with that woman.
I know Sim and Max, but not the 3D games. Aren't they the same?
No. There's earlier point-and-click adventure games, but they're 2D. And they're different.
I did not have sex with that woman.
Okay.
It's time for another in this ongoing series. We turn you over to...
Mr. Lincoln, perhaps you'd like to speak about the importance of family values.
Of course. A strong family unit is the rock upon which our society is built. It's easy today, in this age of your blinged-out horseless carriages and racy daguerreotype magazines, to believe that honesty and fidelity are outdated.
If I had $1 for every single time a video game mentioned the specific style of taking a photo as a daguerreotype, I'd have $2, which isn't many, but it's extremely strange that it's happened twice. Do you know what the second one is, Tyler?
No.
Really?
No.
You don't remember that that's the very first thing that the teacher teaches you in the fucking Life is Strange?
Life is Strange,
yeah.
The game I haven't played.
I thought you have!
No.
What do you mean? I thought you have
I told
played
you
it.
I've never played it. I just know the big spoiler.
Okay.
Concepts. But I stand proud.
Well, if you didn't know it, how'd you know what I was gonna say?
Well, because once you started, you said that they teach you in the beginning of, and then I was like, oh, if it's a type of photograph, then it's probably the photography teacher from that game.
Did Level Up not do anything just then? Or was that ages ago enough? Did Level Up not doing anything?
I don't think Level Up did anything. Hi, kitty.
Hi, Dex. I did it that time. Okay.
I have been completely faithful to my lovely wife, Mary Todd, for over 70 years. I've never even looked at another woman.
Okay.
Mr. Lincoln, the networks are looking for a soundbite. Would you care to share a few words with us?
Thank you. This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come. Today is the day we return America to greatness. I stand here at the steps of the White House, not above the people, but with the people. Only one man can lead the nation through this troubled time. I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man. The time to act is now. Thank you.
I said basically the same thing.
I don't know what I'm supposed
Let's
to...
back out and see what else we can interact with around here.
I'm drunk with... Hi, America! It's me, Max! Remember, a vote for me is a... Thank you!
Yeah.
There's some
know where I
papers
can
at,
find an ammo store around here?
I've got some extra you could have. What are you packing? 45 caliber?
You're not very good Secret Service agents, are you?
There's some what, Tyler?
There's some papers at Lincoln's feet. Grab
It's
some of his
Lincoln's
shit.
campaign flyer. I want you. Honest, dedicated, over a century of experience. Abraham Lincoln is your man.
Rena got so many commissions all because of me. I don't know for sure if any of the people from the furry meet have commissioned her yet. What am I doing with this, Tyler?
It's Lincoln's
just keep it in
campaign
mind
flyer.
for a while.
I want you.
Okay. Keep it in mind. Like, Tyler, that's not...
We'll see if you can do anything else around here.
Like what? I've already interacted with everything.
Have you tried to rub all the things in your inventory on any other thing? The old point-and-click adventure game?
If I'm gonna do that, you might as well just tell me the correct thing in my inventory to rub on the correct thing in the environment, though. Rather than us to sit here for 10 minutes while I go, gun on sign,
Yeah, but I
bug
kind of want
on
to see what happens if we try
sign.
to shoot the sign. Try to shoot Abe, see what happens.
I had a feeling that wasn't going to work.
Kill me once, shame on you. Kill me twice, shame on me.
But
I can't just shoot him. That'd be dirty politics.
I like how he just blatantly tried to shoot Lincoln, but then shoot the little guy on his shoulder, and it's like, no, that'd be dirty.
That would hardly be sporting.
yeah, okay, like
Everyone's thinking their camera's bulletproof these days. The president's severed head.
it's like what, Tyler? What?
Alright, stop shooting things. That's not the answer.
Oh,
Try the next thing in your inventory.
Tyler, just tell me what it is.
The next thing in your inventory.
Yeah, where? On
Lincoln. Get some sound bites from him for the bug.
Mr. Lincoln, would you like to say a few words to the audience?
Thank you. This is a date that I
Yeah,
state only
yeah,
want a time to...
yeah.
What did you just say?
Hey, Lincoln! Captain Ahab called. He wants his beard back.
I'm gonna slap you silly, you little punk.
Save it for the debate, Max.
Okay.
Alright, now, when you talk to Lincoln, so talk to Lincoln and start a debate, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Go to talk about the issues.
Contestants, it's time for our lightning round. Mr. Lincoln, I'm going to name some of the tough issues facing our country today. I'd like you to sum up your stand on those issues in a few concise words.
Well, all right. I'm afraid this will have to be completely off the top of my head, as I have nothing prepared.
And by that he means he'll be reading whatever the cue card says for any of the answers to these questions. So, think of the questions you have here, and try to come up with a combination of the cue card answers that would be a bad answer to one of these questions.
Combination.
So, like, just think of, like, our 3 questions that we have available to ask are...
I'm just gonna focus on
asking
one at a time. I think that's the...
Alright. So, just think about the first question, then.
Yeah.
Solving the problem of toxic waste.
That's enough.
Keep
And then let's see if we can flip through the cue cards and see if we can find the worst possible answer to that.
1,000 points of light.
That's vague.
The buck stops here.
I don't know what that even means.
It's about responsibility.
Free home delivery.
I'm not sure how that...
I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give.
That's a good thing.
2 wrongs don't make a right.
That's...
I did not have sex with that woman.
And that's all of them.
So of those cue cards,
1,000
which
points
would be the worst possible answer to the question of what you do with toxic waste?
I don't know. They're not. None of them are related to that. They're all just
Yeah,
nonsense
none of them are
gibberish.
related. But like, at every cue card, like ask out loud the question, "What do you want to do with toxic waste?" And then read the cue card, and which one sounds the worst.
Tyler, I did that as I was like cycling through. None of them sounds worse than any of the other ones because they're all just nonsense.
Okay.
Like I can't.
Okay.
Like none of them.
This is autism block. I think it's free home delivery.
The buck stops
Why?
here.
Because obviously delivering toxic waste to your house
home
would be a
delivery.
bad thing.
It's not delivering to. It's delivering a home. That was the joke. Is that the card says. Whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Home delivery is delivering to your
we're on
home.
the verge of a real
Yeah, delivering a home. Delivering a
No,
home.
delivering something to your home.
That's not what it says. That was
That
the
is
joke.
what home delivery is.
Yes, but that was the joke that they made when they picked the card up.
What? No.
Yes,
How
it
do
is.
you plan to solve the problem of toxic waste?
You just said free home delivery
Free
side.
home delivery.
Ooh, an effective attractive but very controversial proposal from candidate Lincoln, and the crowd did not like that idea one bit. Let's see how it affected the polls.
Okay, I didn't see how it affected the polls. What?
Don't worry about it. Next question.
Religion in schools.
That's enough. Time out. I'm glad that I've been...
Yeah, okay.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
That's something I was taught in school, like...
I did not have sex with that woman. A 1,000 points of light. The buck stops here.
Is one of these supposed to be really obvious as well, or...?
Free home delivery.
Kind of, yeah.
Are you sure? Because the previous one wasn't.
It was obvious to...
You.
Everyone else.
You.
Uh-huh. And pasta.
I don't know which one it is.
That I've been given
It's
one more
the
life
two
to
wrongs
my
don't make a
country.
right.
Okay.
Because in
wrongs
that
don't make a
answer, you
right.
are calling both religion and schools wrong.
That's not... Oh. That is...
Two wrongs, saying both
Where do you
religion
stand on
and schools
religion and
wrong.
schools?
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Did we hear that right? Lincoln just came down against both religion and education. Wow, that's gotta hurt him in the polls.
Well, the votes are going to someone else instead of Max, so... What was the last
Yeah.
question? Do I need to look at it again, or do you remember what it is?
I think it was about,
Hold on, I'll look at
tax
it.
plan. But I'll just tell you, you don't have the card for that one. You have to go find another card.
That's enough for now.
Keep 'em coming.
Time out.
Where would it be? I haven't, like, clicked
Not
ev-
here. You've grabbed everything here. So let's head back home for a bit.
I feel like I've grabbed everything everywhere else
Where
as
we going,
well.
Sam?
Back to the office.
Shotgun!
Is it one of these back here?
Heck yeah, it is.
Give me all you got. It's the Army's new recruiting slogan.
That's a lot better than their old one. What are you, chicken? Gonna cry now, baby?
Apparently, there's no room in the military budget for quality adhesives.
Oh, just pick it up, you lame-o. Is there anything else I need to do here, like with Sybil, or...?
Yeah, let's go check in with Sybil. Remember that flyer I had you pick up?
Oh, yeah.
See if she might be interested in that.
What's this? A new application?
Yeah, it's for a friend of ours.
Let's see. Not the Abraham Lincoln. He's tall, distinguished, loves the theater. He sounds perfect.
That chump doesn't have half my cute, fluffy marketability.
Do you think your computer can find him a date?
Computer, nothing. This guy sounds perfect for me. Oh, but he didn't leave his phone number. Next time you see him, give him my number. I'd love to meet him.
We happen...
Hey, Sybil. How goes the
Well, we
dating
don't
game?
have his number, but
Computer-generated
we...
love is...
Yeah?
We do possibly have a way to maybe fool her into thinking she's talking to him on the phone. Because you heard what he said about his wife. He's not actually going to talk to her on the phone.
See you around, Sybil.
So we're going to have to do some trickery here.
Do we have her number?
Let's just assume we do.
Oh, so we'll make that assumption, but everything else in this game, Tyler.
Yes.
Bug, 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 bug. She literally just gave you her number. To give to Abe.
Who are you calling, Sam?
Sybil.
You actually have to use the bug on the phone.
You bet. Honest Abe here.
Very funny, Sam. I have...
Valid.
Who are you calling, Sam?
Oh, that's kind of funny. I can call any of these with this. Hold on.
Mr. Pizza.
I stand here at the steps of the White House. The time to act is now.
Apparently, Washington is outside their delivery area.
It was a nice thought anyway, Sam.
Well, that's lame.
Who are you calling, Sam?
Sybil.
Hello? Abe? Is that you?
Just I have to respond in a way that makes sense.
Abraham Lincoln, am that man.
Oh, well, Mr. President, it's just such an honor to talk to you. I saw your application, and I was wondering, would you like to go out sometime?
This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come.
Oh my, you are a charmer, aren't you? Well then, Mr. Rail Splitter, where would you like to meet?
I stand here at the steps of the White House.
At the White House. Got it. What time should I meet you?
The time to act is now.
Oh, I love that decisiveness. I'll rush right over.
I'm gonna slap you silly, you little punk.
Oi!
What? I
Cut it
didn't
out.
catch that last part.
I will feast on your entrails and devour your soul.
What? Abe? What's going on?
See you soon. Gotta go.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's probably fine.
So, to sum up, family values are the bedrock of this nation. Our fidelity, honesty, and loyalty to family is our most sacred asset as Americans.
Candidate Max, your rebuttal?
You, Mr. Lincoln.
I believe we have a question in the audience from someone who is not Candidate Lincoln's wife.
Pasta, please.
Oh, hi,
That's
Sam.
gross.
Hi, Max.
Greetings, random harlot.
Abe, I'm here. Are you ready for our date?
What? I've never seen this woman before in my life.
But on the phone, you sounded so eager to meet me.
Listen to me, America. I did not arrange a date with this woman.
Oh, so she's good enough to fool around with, but not to date?
Mr. Lincoln, I can't believe you're doing this to me.
Boo! You made the lady cry.
Who the fuck is this Nada?
That's a political joke. I don't remember what election, but there was one election where there was a third-party candidate who pretty effectively split votes and led to a win for someone who did not get the most votes.
Sorry. So are you describing the Trump? Because like.
No.
Because isn't that kind of what happened with him as well?
How would you describe your tax plan?
Nah, people haven't
Give
been as
me
willing to vote
all
for
you
third parties since that happened.
Candidate Lincoln has proposed
I think it was the Bush.
shocker of an economic strategy, which even Democrats are calling a trifle excessive. That had to have hurt him in the polls.
Okay.
Yeah, you win.
The results from the emergency election are coming in. And it appears that former sitcom star Max has been elected President of the United States.
Voters make
In an
best of horrible
unprecedented
situations.
show of bipartisan solidarity, all of the country's political parties have desperately asked for a recount. Let's cut to the White House lawn to hear candidate Lincoln's address.
You've got to be b***ing me, you idiots.
He took the news much better than expected.
Democracy? I will make you all my hypnotic slaves!
Max, that robotic Abe Lincoln will enslave the entire East Coast if we don't stop him.
Who cares? I'm the president of the
Boy,
U.S.
cheap
Let's go bomb
viewers.
someone into oblivion.
Not just anyone, Max. Abe Lincoln must die.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Okay. I guess this is a Char case. I guess this is a... You know what? I'm a different person.
We can, but we don't have any means of actually doing anything effective in chasing him right now. So, let's do what Max says and just fuck around as president first.
The fuck are you laughing at, bitch?
Char case.
Now that he's president,
Finally,
you can
Mr.
get the
President,
achievement.
You're here. That's the president? People will vote for anyone these days.
Pastor, shut up!
What's that supposed to mean? It means... Never mind.
Look, Max, all the soda poppers are here.
I don't have time for foreign dignitaries. Check out all the cool stuff on my new desk.
It's the Secretary of Presidential Whimsy ribbon. Looks like Max can use this to appoint someone as an honorary cabinet secretary.
Okay.
So what you gotta do, for the achievement is on the
Let's fund
presidential calendar, you can officially make it a different date. So
It's the
make
official
it
United
Easter.
States calendar.
12 of the hottest Supreme Court justices in their skimpiest, naughtiest swimsuits.
Even better, Max, you can actually change the official date.
Oh boy!
So change it to Easter Sunday.
So do I just click this to pick it up?
I think yeah.
We now declare today, April 8th, Easter Sunday.
Cripes, we'd better start hiding eggs on the White House lawn.
Already did it, Sam.
Max, are these the eggs that are made of metal and shaped like a pineapple and have a pin in them?
Don't be silly, Sam. I took the pins out first.
Oh.
Let's go find one of those eggs. They're on the lawn.
Oh.
There's at least one.
Oh. Okay.
Not one of those eggs, but there is an egg hidden in the White House lawn now. It's in the golf ball hole.
Hey, an Easter egg.
You mean a carefully hidden item of absolutely no actual value?
Exactly.
Woohoo!
An Easter egg. True to its...
Oh, Easter, like video game Easter. Okay.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
So now you are free to interact with any of the things here and find out more. Like what these little jerks are doing here.
Hey, Wizard, Max has something special for you.
Is it a soda?
Even better! We now appoint you Secretary of Incontinence.
Oh, well, thanks, but I've got to focus on being governor and stopping soda abuse.
Okay.
Look, Max, it's our old pal. Look, Grand Imperial Warlord Maximus Optimus, keeper of the Seven Keys. It's our old pal, the former Child Star and Embarrassing Idol semifinalist, Peepers.
That's former Child Star and Embarrassing Idol semifinalist, Governor Peepers.
You're a governor, too?
That's right! I got North Dakota! North Dakota, the leftover state.
I thought it was North Dakota, still warmer than Saskatchewan.
Hey, be nice! We've got a rich and varied history! North Dakota, hope you like snow!
North Dakota, come climb all over our big white butte.
Hey!
Sorry, I got caught up in the moment.
So long, peeps.
Can we fund the thing?
Welcome back, Governor Wizard.
Well,
Here
that's why I
give
tried
another
to give him a
demonstration
thing.
on soda abuse.
That's not funny.
What business do you have with the president?
We're all here to get him to settle the Great Dakotan conflict.
Whether it's better to leave by plane or just kill yourself and hope you'll be reincarnated somewhere else?
Oh my god.
Which state gets custody of Mount Rushmore?
Why should your state get Mount Rushmore?
Because they just want it for tourism. But my plan will save lives. It'll become a monument to soda abuse prevention. People will realize that just like Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and the other guy, they too can overcome their crippling addiction to carbonated beverages.
George Washington never had a soda addiction.
Why do you think he needed false teeth?
Stay
Okay.
dry. Hey, Specs. Max, you remember most omnipotent exaltedness Max Sama, overseer of the 9 cosmic planes. You remember Specs, the other soda popper.
We vaguely recognize our loyal subject.
What are you guys talking about?
Kiss the ring.
What? No.
Sing your theme song for us.
No, I don't sing that anymore. I want to be respected as more than just a beloved TV celebrity.
If it makes you feel better, you were never really that beloved.
Sam and I always watched your show with detached irony.
What business do you have with the president?
We're here to get federal resolution on a dispute.
It wouldn't be a dispute if you...
If I what?
Nothing. Awkward.
Okay.
Later, Specs.
So basically, the 3 of them are governors of North, South, and West Dakota. You probably don't know this because you don't know American geography, but there is no West Dakota.
Which is this one, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Wizard.
If you ask him about it, he'll,
How did West Dakota become a separate state?
The 3 of us ran for governor together. We got along so well during the campaign, and we were all such former TV celebrities that all 3 of us won. The voters realized they'd elected 3 governors for only 2 states. That's when the unpleasantness began.
What was the unpleasantness?
We fought for a long time about how to divide up the states.
There was almost a war! But we divided everything up fairly and all agreed that Mount Rushmore should be in the South.
We did not! You!
I what?
You! Oh, never mind.
So he keeps on,
Stay dry.
He keeps on silencing them.
It seems like they're all on the brink of conflict, but
that would hardly
they
be
just,
sporting.
They just back down.
Yeah.
It's clearly a boiling pot, though.
Hey, Specs. What business do you have with the president?
We're here to get federal...
It wouldn't be a... If I... Nothing.
Awkward.
Later, Specs. Hey, peepers.
Anyway, we're not gonna actually resolve their dispute, because we don't really
So long,
care
peeps.
about Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
But it's important to know that they're a boiling pot.
Stand aside, pal. The president needs to get into the war room.
I'm afraid that's not allowed, sir.
Perhaps you didn't hear our advisor. We would like to see our war room.
No can do, sir. Orders.
Oh, I get it. So how do I cause this boiling pot to boil over
Hey,
then?
peepers.
Well, it seems we need them to share their inner feelings. Some truth, perhaps.
So long, peeps.
Yeah, but how do I get big money?
I don't know about that, but maybe we should check in on Sybil. She did just get dumped.
Maybe if it was Secretary Day and one of them was a secretary, they'd feel strong enough to fight. Is that correct?
Sam?
No. Not even close, but it's funny.
Back to the office.
Shotgun!
That does feel appropriately Sam and Maxie.
The connection between the Secretary Ribbon and the Secretary's Day.
Yeah.
Alright, Sybil, how you doing?
Hiya, Sybil. How are things in the world of computer-generated romance?
Oh, I'm not doing that anymore. Can you believe that guy? Never mentioning that he was married? Men are such self-centered jerks.
Preach it, girlfriend!
So you changed careers again?
She and him have the same, like, a spot in the same part of their face, I just realized.
Yeah.
Over the right side of their mouth.
Yeah, now I'm running a dating service.
Fun.
Come again?
A carbon dating service. I bought this astoundingly useful machine that tells me how old things are.
I usually just cut them in half and count the rings.
There's a reason you're not invited to birthday parties anymore.
I wanted a fresh start in a new career to get my mind off that fiasco with Honest Abe. This wasn't my first choice, but I got a good deal on the carbon dating equipment online, and I couldn't afford to change my sign.
How does the carbon dating work?
You're having financial problems.
You're having financial problems?
I'm afraid so. After my public humiliation with Lincoln, all the applicants for my dating service demanded their money back. Not to mention all the money tied up in pending litigation with the clients who watched Max's dating video.
I stated very clearly up front that viewer discretion was advised.
Believe me, I would love to just close up shop for a while and take a vacation. Forget about Honest Abe and all the lawsuits.
It was a wardrobe malfunction!
But unless I get a major windfall, I have to hope the carbon dating business takes off.
How does carbon dating work?
I don't know. Something about carbon-14 and half-lives and radiation.
I'm impressed with your detailed scientific knowledge. Very
Rabbit
professional.
penis.
That's the beauty of it. I don't really need to know anything. I just aim my little machine at something and it tells me how old it is. Allow me to demonstrate. This tiki is... Oh my gosh! It's 2,000 years old! This is fantastic!
Old is good?
Absolutely! I can have my office put on the National Register of Historic Places. I might even get a grant. I'd be rich!
Can we borrow your carbon dating machine?
No way! That machine is still my only chance to take care of my money problems. Unless I get a grant, since I'm now on the National Register of Historic Places. There's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
The National Register
See
of
you
Historic
around, Sybil.
Places sounds like something that we might have control over now that we're president of the world or whatever.
I wonder what future archaeologists will learn from...
That you can watch 250 channels.
Yeah. Alright. The record change in her career. She's done 2 in a single fucking
in a single
episode
game.
now.
Where are we going, Sam?
We're off.
Oh boy!
Okay.
Why did Pasta just say rabbit penis? Did I miss context?
Yeah,
Did I miss
Max's
something?
Max's extremely bad
Oh, the wardrobe malfunction?
yeah.
Oh boy!
So what would it be?
Oh, this isn't about the date. This is a different thing. Look at the thing on Max's desk.
Hey, look.
What a delightfully random and convenient figure.
There.
Should I fund anything else?
You can only fund one thing at a time.
Fair enough.
So now we've just given Sybil a boatload of money.
I feel like as the president, we could just have a boatload of money. You know, actually, that's a question I've never thought about. How much does being the president pay?
Where are we going, Sam?
Back to the office.
Shotgun!
Like, how much does the president make? Because, like, they'd have to make an amount of money. Obviously, they'd probably make way more than they need to, as is with most fucking corrupt politicians, right?
Sybil left the door unlocked. She's probably living it up on some tropical island on the taxpayer's dime.
I bet she's getting abducted in some sleazy nightclub, forced to do unspeakable things for a power-mad despot, before narrowly escaping his volcano-top lair with only one of her kidneys left.
Don't be such a pessimist, Max.
Sorry, Sam. It's just no fair. We're stuck here working, and she gets to have all the fun.
Do I take the tiki?
Nah, take her.
I wonder what
carbon
future
dating machine.
archaeologists will learn from our most sacred treasure.
But that's money.
It's Sybil's carbon dating.
She literally said that,
But
like,
if we could find something else old, then we can get something else put on the National Registry for Historic Places.
like the weenies.
The very old weenies. Let's see how old they are.
Is Sam's tie different every single time?
No.
I don't know. I think it is. Wasn't it blue this time? Like the background?
The weenies of ancient time.
No, I think it's always been black and blue stripe.
Mr. President, please do not execute me.
Oh yeah.
Wow, Bosco, by my readings, these weenies date from the early Cretaceous period.
Doc, it's a special bargain for you. Still tasty. Handfuls today only.
You don't understand. Your store is now a national historic place. These weenies are valuable artifacts.
Really? I mean, of course. And preserving heritage of my people.
Your people.
Just how valuable are we talking about here?
We'll get back to you on that.
Also, according to Google, the president makes $400,000 a year.
That's pretty fucking good.
That is pretty fucking good, but I think the most profit you make is from
what Pasta
like
said.
all the shit you do after being president.
Yeah, what Pasta said.
We're off.
Oh boy.
Yeah, like interviews, book deals, consultation.
Alright, we're back again. Is it in the national budget?
Yep, same place. Now we just click.
Hello, Comrade Bosco.
Hail to the chief. I don't know how you guys did it, but I just got a huge check from the government.
You earned it, Bosco. It's not easy to perfectly preserve weenies that predate the discovery of fire.
Not to mention the teeming microcosm growing in the bathroom. We're considering making it a national wildlife preserve.
Now I can finally finish my satellite defense system.
So we can have the truth serum?
Sure. Let me dig it up from the labs.
It's just
This is a
alcohol.
bottle of vodka.
But it works. Trust me. Trust me.
Yeah.
If you want to know where I got the idea for using alcohol in the truth serum recipe,
It's from this.
it's from this. Yeah.
Okay.
But it works. Trust me. Trust me.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Where are we going, Sam?
This one's long.
Yeah.
We did the first one in an hour. We did this one, and we still haven't done this one. It's been 2.
Care for a drink?
No thanks. I'm on an all-carb diet. No liquids.
All right.
Care for a drink?
Thanks, but I'm not thirsty.
All right. Our resident
Care for a
drinker
drink?
will take it.
It's soda, right? You brought more soda.
Sure, why not?
It clearly says alcohol on it, but alright.
It's whatever. Whirlpool it.
Wow, that's got more kick than the other ones. Thanks, Sam and Max. You guys are my best friends.
Now, can we get
That's
back
sad.
to the deliberation?
What's the point? You still think Peeper's idea is stupid.
Stupid? You never told me you thought my idea was stupid.
He said your idea
I'm jealous
letting
of being that
Herbert
inebriated.
Hoover hug
You shouldn't
the
be.
4 other presidents was the stupidest thing he'd ever heard.
Well, it
mean, it is
is.
pretty stupid.
Hoover wasn't even a president, which means he certainly wasn't the most loving of all the presidents.
Well, at least I didn't suggest putting a parking garage in George Washington's forehead, like some 4-eyed freaks I know.
You little...
You big...
Of course you realize this means war!
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 Yeah, I figured. Yay.
This is my favorite part.
What's this I hear?
It's a musical number.
What wondrous thing is this? The DEFCON klaxons ring. A flashing light above the door. There's just one thing it could mean. Oh, what is it good for? What is it good it's for? Good for you. Good for you. It's good for me. Oh, war. What is it good for? What is it good for? It strengthens the economy. It shows the world that we've got stones and carriers with fighters wrong for your war. Oh, what is it good for? What is it good it's for? Good for you. It's good for me. It's the cat's meow. Here we go.
I like how he can't kick that high.
War. Oh, what is it good for? What is it good it's for? Good for you. It's good for me. Oh, war. Oh, what is it good for? Oh, it strengthens the economy. All lengthy battles and incumbents dream. Because you can't change horses in midstream. For bombs and guns and so much more. We celebrate the joys of war, war, war. For bombs and guns, and so much more. We celebrate the joys of war.
Let's not do that again.
It is my favorite part.
I don't know how to feel about that.
God, it's so good.
Uh-huh. So I'm allowed in the room now?
Nope.
What do you
Well, still in
mean?
front of it.
Hey, Soups. Why won't you let us into the war room again?
Just following orders, sir. I can't let anyone into the room. No exceptions.
But there's a war going!
We'll be back.
Take a vacation, man. Leave.
Hey, Soups. Max says you can take a vacation.
We will make an exception, just this once.
Thank you, sir, but no can do.
It's Easter.
I'm not a religious man, sir. I wouldn't feel right taking a vacation unless it was a secular holiday.
Alright. Alright.
Oh boy!
Which one of these is a secular holiday?
Everything but Easter and Passover.
I don't know what Passover is.
It's not a secular holiday.
What is
We
it?
now declare today.
That's supposed to be Administrative Professionals Day.
Wow, Sam. When I picked you for vice president, I didn't know you were such a politically correct bleeding heart liberal.
All right, then. Secretary's Day.
It's... I don't know how to describe it other than the thing that precedes Easter.
The thing that precedes Easter is Good Friday. Right?
Yeah, Passover is like that whole stretch.
Oh, fuck
The Good Friday, Ash Wednesday, Lent, all that stuff.
What?
That's all
Good
Passover.
Friday is the weekend before Easter. Like, Good Friday is here.
Yeah, and then there's Ash Wednesday before that.
The fuck is Ash Wednesday?
I don't know. I'm not Catholic.
It's Jewish, apparently. Exactly, Tyler.
Hey, Soups.
I don't know.
Max says you can take a vacation. It's Secretary's Day.
I'm not a secretary, sir.
Tyler!
We'll be back.
Roger
We can
that.
change that.
You're right, I can.
Passover is the
Not
Jewish
a good
holiday
choice for a
that
cabinet
Jesus and the
secretary.
disciples were celebrating when they had the Last Supper.
Max, I mean His Excellency El Jefe Maximilian I, Intimidator of the Realm, has a special surprise for you. Better get those handkerchiefs ready. This could get sentimental.
Agent Superball, we have decided to reward you for your excellent service to your country, for your unwavering commitment to preventing us from being where we most desperately needed to be, for your unerring devotion to being a constant hindrance in our task. For all these things and more, we now dub thee Superball.
I feel like this would be a bad one.
I think you could pick any of them.
Secretary of Mysterious Gaseous Emissions. So we have spoken, so it shall be.
All hail Max.
I'm overwhelmed, sir. I don't know what to say.
Now run along to a cabinet meeting.
I'm afraid I can't do that, sir.
You've got to be kidding me.
I still have my orders.
Hey, Soups.
Now go take a vacation.
Secretary Superball, the President would like you to take a memo.
To people of the planet Earth, we know what you've been doing. Cut it out. Hugs, your nuclear arsenal wielding leader, etc., etc.
Did you get all that?
No pencil, sir.
Alright.
Today is Secretary's Day. You have to take the day off.
It's the law, Jack!
A vacation? Permission to weep openly, sir.
Not just granted, but encouraged.
The forces of bureaucracy win again.
I love this country.
Woohoo! It's even funnier when you do that before you start the war, because then it's like you finally get them out of the way, but you still the door's fucking locked.
Okay.
So now you're here.
Look, Max, in the White House garden pond. It's Jimmy Two Teeth.
We often allow lobbyists to use the pool, Sam.
Jimmy's a lobbyist now? What's he lobbying for? Cheese interests?
Affordable health care for the aged and underprivileged, Sam. He's a lot more multifaceted than you give him credit for.
Fair enough.
Alright, fair enough.
Where are we going, Sam?
What? Oh, I guess we could just do that from here.
No place. No.
Cookies.
It's a plate of fancy cookies.
For the discriminating general with a sweet tooth and a taste for vengeance.
Okay.
Alright. Targeting computer.
Looks like a remote homing beacon in the frigid Antarctic.
So peaceful, so serene.
Want to blow it up?
You have to ask? Dinner special tonight? Penguin flambe.
That's a
Who
meteor?
would have suspected the
A
Washington
missile?
Monument is really a self-replenishing supply of intercontinental ballistic missiles.
It's good to see it used for something more useful than corny innuendo for once.
It's not.
I wonder if this will have a significant impact on our delicate ecosystem.
Absolutely. My ego is bigger already.
Okay.
The homing beacon to the Kremlin doesn't seem to be working. It was probably turned off in the spirit of Glasnost.
More likely those lazy commie bastards forgot to change the batteries.
Lazy former commie bastards, Max. It's the distant, peaceful world of Krypton.
They mock us with their utopian society of crystal cities and absentee parents. They must be exterminated!
What is this a reference to?
Krypton is the planet Superman came from.
Sure,
Teach him to put me in the Phantom Zone.
This'll definitely do something to them.
You will bow down before me.
In some,
Yeah, okay.
Better pull up a chair, little buddy.
In some of the lore, Superman
Well,
only
what do
has
you
his
know?
powers because
Bosco was right. The government really has been targeting his store for
the
destruction.
differences between the
Won't he be
Krypton
glad
environment
when we
and
tell him?
Earth.
What do you say we keep this to ourselves, Max?
You're right. We don't want to ruin the surprise.
Sorry, I shouldn't have clicked forward. So say what you're gonna say again?
In some versions of the lore, Superman only has his powers because of the differences between like the environment of Krypton and the environment of Earth. So like it depends on the lore, because Krypton might just be while they're on Krypton, they're just a bunch of normal dudes. So intercontinental ballistic missile will probably
Clean
be
up
bad.
and aisle everything.
Choo.
Would you look at that? Bosco's satellite defense system actually works.
Well played, Bosco. You're safe. But for how long?
Well.
Well, I assume we have to find some way to make the targeting beacon target the thinger.
These must be for the Joint
Well,
Chiefs.
we could
another
probably find that
quasi-important
beacon
hoo-ha.
since we can see where it's looking from.
Yeah. All right.
Where we go?
Back.
I've played this episode specifically so many times, and I never realized you could just click on the screen there to go into the car. I always just walked all the way out.
Could never. You
Hiccup.
get the hiccups. Sorry, I laugh at Dex whenever they have the hiccups.
I know. And I'm gonna laugh at you whenever you get the hiccups.
Mine hurt. That's different.
How do you know mine don't?
Do yours hurt?
A little.
Well, there it is.
That's
Chilled and preserved
No,
fluids.
that's not it.
I wonder if
That's
Bosco
just one of
used the
his.
fluid sample I submitted.
I hope not.
Then where is it? Because I can't go back
Uh,
here anymore.
There it is.
Oh.
Look,
No,
stuck to the
underneath the
camera.
camera.
That must be the homing beacon for the intercontinental ballistic missiles aimed at Bosco's store.
What was that?
He said that must be the best price on baby wipes I've ever seen.
Are we gonna get... Nope. Okay.
Alright, now we got a missile. Or we got a beacon for a missile anyway.
I feel like
Where we going,
probably
Sam?
we've got to put it on Lincoln somehow, right?
Yeah, sounds right.
After that,
Yes!
That would be the only way I would think of to be able to aim a missile at him. Oh, hey, buddy. Still
well, he
rampaging?
wasn't hard to find.
Just had to follow the trail of broken campaign promises.
That's pretty profound for a high-speed car chase, Max.
I like to think I transcend genre conventions, Sam.
Okay.
The bullets have no effect!
He's made of marble, Max, and fueled by rage. My gun just isn't big enough to stop him.
I'm trying to shoot the...
Yeah,
It's Lincoln we need to
Yeah, I
stop
know.
at this point. It's Lincoln we need to...
Whatever.
Tink.
Oh, okay.
Nice toss, Max. We'd better act fast before he manages to knock off the beacon.
Or choose his own back off to escape. Where are we going,
All right.
Sam?
We're off to the one.
Oh boy!
Woohoo! Quickly!
I don't think we actually have a time limit.
Yeah, no, we don't.
There's a dunce cap.
Yeah.
Looks like the targeting beacon is still stuck on Lincoln.
This is a pretty impressive temper tantrum, Sam. At this rate, he'll have enslaved all of D.C. and most of Baltimore by tomorrow morning.
Egads, you're right, Max. Still, I think we should stop him.
We haven't got anything better to do.
Still.
Mr. President?
Don't mind if I do.
Quick, let's go.
Shouldn't we revel a little?
We don't want to miss this.
You'll all do my bidding. I am the most powerful presidential monument ever created!
Woohoo!
Whee! That was better than feeding laxatives to pigeons on parade days.
We broke 2 presidents in one afternoon.
A personal best.
Well, it looks like the country is saved, at least from mass hypnosis. What do you want to do now?
Let's abuse my powers as leader of the free world to squeeze the middle class until they're burning their own shoes for heat.
Sounds fun, but I was thinking we could treat ourselves to some chocolate-frosted gut bombs and then have a little target practice down at the Smithsonian.
Sam, you're my best friend.
Agent Chuckles, report. Query status. Lincoln Gambit, 4-7. Query not acknowledged and acceptable timeout parameters. Error. Error. Error.
Google?
Error. Error.
Is it actually?
No.
Alright. Well, that feels to me like a more there wouldn't be a better clear of cutoff time than that, so
Yeah.
yeah. And
Also, my bedtime alarm went off 6 minutes ago and I just didn't notice.
Yeah.
So.
Hooray.
Seems like we've been able to pretty comfortably get 2 episodes stream.
Yeah. Alright.
Beep, 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 beep.
Dex hates me.
Aww.
Tyler, Dex hates me.
Ew.
Don't ew me.
No, I fucking hate the sound of the sweet tooth.
Why?
It sounds so gross to me.
What do you mean? It sounds gross.
It clicks my brain the wrong way.
The apples that just interrupted it. Alright. I love if I hydrate during that. Hold on. Can I find it in time?
I believe in you. Quickly. Quickly. Yeah.
It's not as effective.